Mace, I got to tell you, because I've been to probably 5 of these, and I've worked 3 of them. It's the greatest. It's the absolute greatest. And the main reason why, Mace, is, and you and I have talked about it before, these are the real Dodger fans.
Yep.
These are the people that live and die with the team, and now the buses have made their way out of downtown L.A., and they're heading to Dodger Stadium. But, Mace, like the first time I covered a Laker parade, I looked around, and, you know, I'm at every Laker game, and I saw hundreds of thousands of people I'd never seen before. Sure. And I thought, all dressed in Laker gear. And I thought, how cool is this? Laker fan, I mean, it's dangerous, but I love it. Laker fan or Dodger fans have gone up on the freeway overpasses, and they're actually on the dividers on the freeway so they can wave to the buses when they go by. Oh, good. And the cops are there. So the cops are keeping them back. So it's weird seeing people standing on a freeway, but good for them.
Yeah, I was just out there, John. I walked up to, I think it's 7th and Fig or 7th and Fig, right, Jorge?
Yeah, right around that area, yeah.
That's where the buses turn. There is such, for lack of a better word, joy in Los Angeles. People are so happy right now.
And I think a lot of it has to do with the absolute Houdini routine they pulled in Toronto.
Oh, my God.
I mean, do you realize how many chances the Blue Jays missed to win that thing?
Oh, it's crazy.
In
it's
both
insane.
games.
Yeah.
In 6 and 7. And it was almost like these Dodgers remind me of, remember that Warriors team that when they got Durant?
Sure.
And everybody said, well, they're going to ruin the sport. Everybody's going to blah. And they won back-to-back titles.
Yep.
You had to kill that team. Like, if you gave them any sign of life at all, they would rise from the dead and beat you.
Yep.
And these were the Dodgers. Miguel Rojas shouldn't even have been in the lineup. He got put in there on a hunch from Dave Roberts because somebody else wasn't hitting.
Even more than that, John, do you realize that he took the needle before the game? He was dealing with pain, dealing with
Toradol.
discomfort, took the Toradol, was able to play. If he wasn't able to play, Michael Conforto would have been on the roster.
I mean, you talk about sliding doors.
If you had not put Andy Pages in there as a defensive replacement, we would not have won the World Series. In Game 6, John, had that ball not gotten stuck in the wall, we lose the World Series.
Kike and Justin Dean not also knowing the rule. As a young player, Justin Dean, his instinct was probably pick that up as fast as I can. And Kike ran at him almost like a coach, and with his hands up in the air saying, don't touch it, don't touch it. And it sent that runner back to third.
Crazy.
It was the most unbelievable 2 nights of baseball in my years as a Dodger fan. And I think Saturday's game, Game 7, is the best baseball game I've ever seen. It's the best. It might
it's
be.
the best Game 7 I've ever seen. Best Game 7.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
The Game 7 when LeBron won the title for Cleveland, when he had that chase down block against Iguodala, very memorable. When the Arizona Diamondbacks knocked the Yankees out in the post 9/11 Game 7 up the middle was unbelievable. But because of I'm a Dodger fan and because of what I had invested, and because I thought they were dead.
Yeah.
I thought
of all the people, I said to Juan, I was at, by the way, Cosm, spectacular, place erupted.
Good idea by
confetti, all kinds of stuff when they actually won. I said to Juan, God, of all the people, I'm like, just get on for Ohtani. Just get on for Shohei. Yanks it to left. I mean, just the World Series always mints the most unlikely heroes, and this was one of them, Miguel Rojas. Now, we'll remember that as the Miguel Rojas game, as the Will Smith game. He hit the go-ahead home run, and obviously the MVP, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, just spectacular performance pitching, winning 3 games in that series, including the decider Saturday night in Toronto. I just thought from beginning to the most entertaining World Series. I was there for the 18-inning game. I got to go to the other 2 home games, which were less than a thrill. They didn't go our way, but Game 6 and Game 7, just the most amazing stuff. And
the Dodgers won the World Series by winning 3 of 4 in Toronto.
You know, they only lost
about that.
1 road game the entire postseason.
Right.
That game
All right.
they split in
So-
the series they split in Toronto.
I just sent the three of you guys something.
Okay.
It's from Jeff Darlington at ESPN.
Okay.
With an idea for a statue. Now, the moment probably doesn't rise to the level of the statue, but it is so cool looking, I think the Dodgers should consider it. It is a statue
Oh, yeah.
of Andy Pages with his arm up in the air catching that ball and Kike underneath him, and it just says the catch.
That is awesome.
I think they should do it.
Yeah, they're very careful with statues up there, but that is a signature moment right there. Signature moment. I mean, I would welcome that as a statue.
Right
yeah.
after Dave Roberts decided to put Pages there.
Yep.
So it was in that inning, Pages was put into that in center field for Tommy Edman.
Yep.
And it just worked.
It worked.
We might have been scratching our
everything
head.
Dave did worked. It was
Everything.
unbelievable.
It was an unbelievable job managing that. We always say Dave trusts his guys. He absolutely trusted his guys. Instead of dropping Mookie, for example, to the 6 hole or the 9 hole, wherever the hell we want to put him right in the cleanup spot and let's do it. Had the big hit in Game 6. Trusted all of his starting pitchers, relief pitchers throughout, whether they paid off or not. Guys believe. Dave Roberts is an elite manager in this game, a Hall of Fame manager, now a 3-time world champion. I mean, just extraordinary weekend. I mean, and by the way, John Cosm, nuts, just nuts. It's like it's literally like being there.
It was kind of built for events like that, don't you think?
Oh yeah,
like big sporting moments that you want to watch communally with others.
Yeah,
and
Jeb
you can't
Terry,
go to the game.
creator of Cosm, was sitting with us. Those guys were all into. It's just amazing. And by the way, the parade is making its way toward Dodger Stadium right now, and we are going to carry the ceremony for you. I'll be curious to see if there's another Ice Cube appearance.
Maybe Kendrick Lamar. Maybe
Kendrick Lamar. I don't know.
I'd bet money it won't be Drake.
There were major sour grapes from Blue Jays fans across my Twitter sphere being like, oh, Kendrick and Drake was last year. Why do you guys keep bringing it up? It's because it's L.A.
Yeah.
He wrote a song called Dodger Blue.
Right.
He thought about GNX while at a Dodger game.
Plus, it's funny making fun of Drake.
It's also true, too. He was at the game in which the Blue Jays lost, too, so the Drake curse is alive.
And it didn't come out of nowhere, by the way. If you've been to Dodger Stadium this year, you know Not Like Us is a theme that runs through every single game. It's not just like out of the blue, we started playing it in the world. We played it all year long. We've played it since the song came out, and it does ramp up the crowd like crazy. Em,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, Em, how do you want to do this?
Let's go. We can break now if you want. Are you talking about that?
I'm talking about that.
Okay, yeah, we can break here if you want.
Okay, and I want to make sure we've got plenty of time for the ceremony itself and still do all the stuff that we need to do. So hold that thought, John. We will do that coming up next for you. In the meantime, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Everybody's in a great mood today. Yes. Maybe you're scuffling for whatever reason. You're not up for it. You're feeling sad or blue or whatever that is. Let me tell you something. Therapy can change your life. By the way, somebody, this happened years ago to me. People would look at me when I was depressed and say, everything's going great. Everything's fine. You know what? Sometimes it's just not, and that's okay. A therapist match commitment is what you get from BetterHelp. They do all the initial matching work for you, so you can focus on your therapy goals. There's just a quick questionnaire. They identify your needs and preferences and find the right therapist for you. Over 30,000 therapists. BetterHelp, one of the world's largest online therapy platforms. They've served over 5 million people globally. It works. This month, don't wait to reach out. Whether you're checking on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself, BetterHelp makes it easy to take that first step. Our listeners, 10% off their first month of therapy. Just call pound 250. That's pound 250 and use the word timeout. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love back on ESPN, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back.
We are your sports station.
People are good. For laughs, for snorts, for cries and goodbyes. People are good for doing nothing or getting up to something. People are good for you. Jim Beam, best enjoyed together.
The last Thanksgiving I was invited to, I brought my famous lima bean casserole. That was about 10 years ago. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get your Thanksgiving feast to go. Roast turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib, and the works. Order now.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Lincoln Nautilus, November 30th.
Morongo, good times.
Purple and gold fans, nothing beats the thrill of catching the Lake Show live. Every bounce, every bucket, every moment is amplified when you witness it with your own eyes. Snag your tickets now, even if it's last minute, at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Los Angeles Lakers. Find your seats this season at Lakers.com/ticket exchange. That's Lakers.com/ticket exchange. Hope to see you there. Let's go, Lake Show.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Don Miguel González Jiménez captured a bit of Mexico and passed it down through generations in a recipe we serve at Mercado González to this day. That's the sound of our Michoacán-inspired carnitas, slowly braising, flavored in salt from El Mar de Colima. The traditional copper cazo, heating the carnitas to a golden brown that pulls apart easily. There's nothing like Mexican tradition in every bite. Mercado González, Mexico in every detail.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace. If you're injured in an accident, you got to call my guy, Jacob. Why? Because his team will hold your hand throughout the entire process. He's been handling cases since the 90s. The consultation is free. He'll deal with the insurance company on your behalf, and you only pay Jacob if he wins. He's got the reputation and the clout to get you the compensation you deserve. Call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Want to sell your home because you're downsizing? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell the home that you've inherited? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your home and take advantage of your equity? Call Seller's Advantage. No matter what your reason for selling, Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer and can close in as little as days or as long as you need. Don't worry about the condition of your home. You don't need to pay for costly repairs because they buy as is. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for over 20 years, focusing on helping sellers get the highest offer possible without having to get it ready for the market or deal with agents or pay commissions. They make selling easy and painless. They'll even offer you a $20,000 advance for moving and other expenses. If it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. Call 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Mason, Ireland, on 710 ESPN.
Shohei Ohtani and I have something in common.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
I don't believe
We do.
Does he call in sick a lot?
No.
Okay.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
That's right. Not like us. Mason and Ireland, it is parade day. Ireland is in Portland, and Marcus Grant is in studio. I was out of the parade. Marcus, you were out of the parade all morning long.
7th and Flower, hanging out with the people out there.
People are so by the way, I think the crowd is as big today as it was for a year ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this has been amazing. And, you know, you hope everything's calm. Everybody was chill. The vibes were great.
Yeah, seems good.
Everybody was having a good time. It's been a great day.
Even Saturday night, I thought things stayed pretty mellow. It stayed pretty mellow on Saturday night, too. Brian, you're a Dodger fan. How you feeling?
Oh, feeling great. I mean, on top of the world. Come on. It's Game 6, 2-7. What a weekend, man. Amazing.
Amazing. Em, you were all over it, too, right?
Oh, yeah. I watched the game from an alleyway beside Rocco's in Culver City because everywhere else was completely full.
I have watched games from that alleyway next to Rocco's before.
Wait, you watched the game from an alley?
Yeah, so the alley, so the entire Rocco's was full. At first, I went to 33 Taps, line out the door. Then I went to Jameson's, and was completely full as well. And I couldn't find a space for me and my two friends. And then finally got to Rocco's. As somebody was getting up from a table, I was like, "Are you leaving?" And then I got it.
Yeah, nice. Where'd you watch, Marcus?
I was watching it with a friend. It was his birthday party / watch party for Game 7. And then I actually had to leave to get home to do the post game for Blue Review. So I ended up watching innings like 8 through 11 from my garage in front of my computer.
Ireland, you were at home, right?
For Game 7, yeah. I was in Memphis for Game 6. And we watched that game in Memphis, which we can talk about in another day, was surreal.
Yeah, we will, for sure.
I've never seen a player quit on his team like John Morant did in the middle of a game. It was super weird.
Yes.
So we watched that. Michael and I had that on, and then Saturday I was just kind of recovering, and I was watching at home. But listening to you guys talk, I was thinking about something. And I'm watching the parade here, and Magic Johnson's getting off a bus, and Magic knows this about more than anybody. Nothing connects a city, nothing more than a championship sports team.
Yep.
Think about it. We are more politically divided than we've ever been as a country. It's probably in the 200 plus years, maybe got to go back to the Civil War to find a time where one part of the country hates the other part of the country and vice versa. But not today.
Nope.
You look at the people on this parade route, and you look at the different faces, the white faces, the black faces, the Asian faces, the brown faces, the different languages of the signs, people arm in arm. Mace, you mentioned in the 18-inning game when Freddie hit the homer, complete strangers hugging each other in the stands.
Exactly.
Nothing does this like a championship sports team. A political party can't do it.
Nope.
Because the other people are mad. A business can't do it because the business would have competitors. But today, I'm listening to these. I'm watching Fox 11 and because it's the only thing I can get up here in Portland. Yeah. And I'm listening to the reporters say to the people who've been lined up since 4 a.m, "Where'd you come from?" Las Vegas, Sacramento, Utah, Idaho, Arizona, Texas. Guys, Texas, how'd you get here in time? Got in the car after the last out.
Yeah.
And it's just, to me, the parade and the fact that the real fans get a chance to have a hand in this. And if you're a typical Laker fan or Dodger fan, there's a pretty decent chance you can't afford tickets anymore.
Yeah.
They're just super pricey. But today, everybody can afford it. And it's like watching the United Nations. It's really, really cool.
It is cool. And to your point, John, it's the one thing that really still brings people together. Back in the day, we all used to go to church. Fewer people go to church now. This is a time when we all get under the same roof, or all get in the same
spot.
Church
of baseball.
And we're all on the same team. And everybody in L.A. is on the same team today, Marcus.
It's been amazing over the last, I'd say 2-3 weeks, right, as they've gone through this, to just feel the energy in the city, right? And you see people with Dodger flags on their cars. I'm taking my kid to school in the morning, and like half or more of the parents are wearing hats and T-shirts. I mean, it's just this communal feel. I mean, my kid this year has really started to get into baseball, and like, he's scribbling "Let's go Dodgers" or "It's time for Dodger baseball." The morning after Game 7, I wake up and I'm making breakfast, and he says, "Let's go play catch." And like, it's just been that kind of a week, man. It's been incredible to be part of it.
We are looking at Dodger Stadium. We're going to carry all of the ceremonies from Channel 7. And we'll do that coming up as it looks like the team is arriving at the stadium right now. In the meantime, $1 Million Mondays is back on 710. Thank you to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us the big game prediction, both teams, and the final score. You can win $1 million. And just for playing, you get tickets to Rams Cardinals $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. And they're arriving now at Dodger Stadium. And, John, I'm trying to think, how many parades have you covered?
I think 5. 4 for the Lakers and 1 for the Kings. Oh, and 1
2
for the Angels.
Didn't you cover 2 for the Kings?
I
we
did.
didn't we covered 2 for the Kings, 2 for the Dodgers. I only did 2 for the Lakers. I did 09 and 10. 4. You did before.
Yeah. I did the early ones, the Kobe Shaq ones back in the 2000,
Sure,
2001.
sure.
I've been like the person on TV describing stuff, and I've been a roving reporter in the street describing stuff. And I mean it, Mace. It might be my favorite day of the sports year when this happens.
Fun. It was so much fun to be out there. Yeah.
And it's because, we were talking about before how it brings everybody together, but it's because you and I talk to a lot of people.
Sure.
And have been doing it for a lot of years. And financially, people, it's just really hard to go to a Ram game, a Dodger game, a Laker game.
Yep.
But this that you just go. And then, or if you're lucky enough to get a ticket to be inside the stadium, you can be there for a part of this, and you'll remember it for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
And people are bringing kids in there. All right, is Marcus still
there?
there?
Yeah, Marcus is still here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I'll tell you what, John, hang on a second, because we're going to take a 2-minute break and come back with the ceremony. Sorry about that. We're kind of piecing everything together here. We'll get more with Marcus, more with Ireland and Portland, and we'll get Bergman to stop, all kinds of stuff. It's Celebration Day. It's Parade Day. We'll carry the ceremony live for you coming up right here on 710 ESPN.
People are good. For laughs, for snorts, for cries, and goodbyes. People are good for doing nothing or getting up to something. People are good. For you, Jim Beam. Best enjoyed together.
I'm here with the Crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. What if I'm at home, I'm like, I got to do this project, but I keep putting it off because I'm worried about the finances part of it. Like, what do you suggest those people do?
We all have a honey-do list, right? And you're the numbers guy. Your wife says, hey, I want to do this living room floor. You're putting it off because you're thinking it's going to cost me $5,000. Give us a call. Give me your square footage. You'll be surprised at what we can do for you.
A 5-minute phone call can save you thousands of dollars.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Discover huge savings where the wonders of the sea meet the joy of the holidays at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Make new friends with over 9,000 animals, including live reindeer. Snap a photo with Santa and a selfie under San Diego's Christmas tree. Enjoy dazzling shows, new flavors, and festive presentations in a winter wonderland with over 1 million twinkling lights at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Select dates from November 14th through January 4th. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our Black Friday presale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions apply.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe Mojo now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
What does Dodger baseball and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Jim Beam. People are good for you. Official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company. Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
All right, we are in the middle of our celebration day. The Dodgers, world champions, back-to-back. Ireland is in Portland, where he's doing the Lakers game tonight. Marcus Grant's roaming around here. He was in the crowd. Brian's here, huge Dodger fan. Bergman's going to stop in. He was in the crowd this morning. It is so much fun, Marcus, to be in the middle of all that.
Absolutely, man. Everybody just hanging out, having a good time. I mean, just sort of the anticipation, right, of the buses coming through, everybody waiting. Had a couple of folks that climbing up the light poles, waving flags.
Yeah, careful now.
Yeah, that's a little bit. But
standing on top of buildings.
But
yeah,
you know what?
Careful now.
The attitude, the atmosphere was just amazing. Everybody just there for one purpose and enjoying it and celebrating what's been an amazing.
And by the way, Ireland, where our blue celebration is presented by Jim Beam today, all day long championship edition coverage. On ESPN LA 710, ESPN LA the app. Watch on our YouTube channel, Jim Beam, official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume, 2025 James B. Beam. All right, let me try that again. Can we edit that? James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart. That's a mouthful. And by the way, Ireland, one of the cool things about being out in the crowd here is that because the event is sponsored by Jim Beam, we've actually got Jim Beam bottles that we use as microphones. And let me tell you, you hold a Jim Beam bottle out to a Dodger fan, they're going to talk into it like crazy. It was awesome. People love the Jim Beam microphones. Yeah. And they're at Dodger Stadium now. There's Shohei Ohtani. We're waiting for the ceremony to start here. We got Kike Hernandez, guys roaming in. Of course, they're running their own video. By the way, did you run into this? Marcus, I was on other people's social media. Like they ran up to me with a microphone. Really? They ran up to me a microphone and said, "So what do you think of the Dodgers?"
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
"Well, I'm on your video now."
That's incredible.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I'm sure everybody, everybody's taking video. It's wild too because everybody's kind of hanging out, and all of a sudden you hear music and just arms shoot up with phones in hand. Everybody just trying to. I think there are people behind me. Who probably couldn't see, but they just throw your arm up and hopefully your camera gets something.
Yeah. There was a huge cluster, and I mean probably a few hundred Mookie Betts balloons.
Wow.
That were out there with his face on it. And I thought, that is so cool. You think about Mookie Betts and the year he had. He struggled the first half of the year. He found it late August, September. He couldn't find it again in the postseason and came up with a huge hit in Game 6 that allowed us to force a Game 7.
Yeah, and not only that, but just played consistent defense too. No matter what was going on with him at the plate, just the defense. I mean, to go from being a Gold Glove right fielder to a guy who was a Gold Glove finalist all of a sudden at shortstop, and then not only that, but to seal it with the double play to end it. I mean, this year, I'm sure if you talk to Mookie, it's been a journey from Tokyo and getting sick and losing all that weight to how it finally ended. I'm sure this has been probably one of the more emotional baseball years of his life.
And this, by the way, his fourth World Series championship. 1 with the Red Sox and 3 with the Dodgers. There's Clayton Kershaw. He goes out a winner. He was the first guy with the shirt off on Saturday night. He loves having his shirt off during a celebration. They're roaming up. There's a blue sort of runway that leads to a circular stage. The stage is in short center field, I think. I've got that right. There's Shohei Ohtani. It's a blue carpet. Thank you. What did I say?
Well, no, it's like instead of the red carpet, it's the blue carpet.
A blue carpet. Thank you. Feel free to jump in whenever. It's been a wild morning. The place is full. Now, I have a question. How did people get into this thing? Was this a paid event or was this a walk in and get into the stadium event? Do we know?
It's a ticketed event. I believe they were free. I'm not sure. I know they were made available starting at noon yesterday. So you had to be at your computer at the ready at noon. I'm sure they were gone in an instant, but it is a ticketed event.
And it looks like Dave Roberts is in a black jacket, I believe. black leather sleeves, and looks sharp as always. We'll see if Dave dances. He is known for dancing
He's
at
known
these
for dancing,
celebrations.
yes.
We'll see if Ice Cube shows up. Ireland speculating, maybe Kendrick Lamar. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. I was going to shoot a text to Shea. Last year, O'Shea Jackson Jr. went with his dad. So if Ice Cube is there, we'll call Shea afterwards because he's right in the middle of everything. And now Anthony Anderson is greeting the crowd there right now. Let's pick that up, courtesy Channel 7.
What they talking about in Toronto right now? What they talking about? They talking about nothing. They talking about nothing. What a glorious day it is today. I stood on this stage March 28th when we were handing out the World Series rings to the 2024 Los Angeles World Champion Dodgers. And I stand here today, and it is my honor to welcome to the stadium the first Dodger in the long-esteemed history of the franchise to win back-to-back championships. Now, last year we said they not like us, and guess what? They still not like us. Drop it!
Joe entering. There's Kike Hernandez. He's shooting his own video today. Clayton Kershaw rolling out on the stage. His final year, a huge success. Not a lot of athletes get to go out on top, but Kershaw did and has been able to do that. As we are looking at Dodger Stadium, again, this is Channel 7, courtesy Channel 7. It is a right behind second base, a blue stage, a blue carpet leading up to it. There's Shohei, there's his interpreter, and they're all coming onto the stage right now. There's Freddie Freeman. Turn your mic on there. Sorry, Mark.
Simple engineering. You talk about Kershaw, right? I mean, the fact that he gets to lead on top, and the last image we see of him getting the one out in the bases loaded situation in that 18-inning game. I mean, he comes in under the highest leverage of situations, gets the out, and that is our lasting memory of Clayton Kershaw as a Dodger.
I always said that's the guy I want on the mound when the bases are loaded. I thought that was a huge mistake in the moment. By the way, I had so many just predicting and guessing and all that stuff all over the board. Everybody had a take. Very few people right. Or though, John, you pointed out, we'll play it a little while, somebody called Miguel Rojas as the World Series hero.
Yeah, and Kevin Millar on the MLB Network. Those guys on the MLB Network have made some unbelievable predictions.
Absolutely.
Just, like surreal.
Let's stay with Dodger Stadium. I think right now, I just heard an introduction. There's Mark Walter.
Joe Davis.
Joe Davis is going to take over in the blue, the snappy blue sports coat.
Mark Walter was at the Laker game last night.
I told you guys last year to start the party. You're really good at that. It was looking like, look, we knew there was going to be a parade. We knew there was going to be a party somewhere today. For a while there, though, it was looking like it might be in Canada. And that was not going to be good. No. But then, Yoshinobu Yamamoto happened.
Yoshi waving to the crowd right now.
And then again, they're starting to plan the parade in Toronto. And then Miguel Miggy Rojas happened. And then that babyface killer did it again. Will Smith happened. And these boys proved to beat the champ, you gotta knock them out. They're still standing. Back-to-back champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers. We got 2 tables, but only 1 trophy. Where's the skipper?
Hey, Joe.
Dave Roberts. You got any idea where that other trophy is?
I got this covered, Joe. I got a good friend of mine that's got this on lock. Hey, Ice Cube, why don't you come on in right now?
Tradition unlike any other. Ice Cube rolling onto the field right now. Crowd with an ovation for Ice Cube. Rolling along the warning track right now.
Chevy Impala?
Yeah, that looks like an Impala, yeah. And I believe we will get an encore from last year, right?
Yeah, I believe so. He has the World Series trophy in the back of the car, correct? There's only one out there. You need a second.
A second one, exactly. And there it is. It's riding in the passenger seat. Dave's been working on this song for a year. Here is Ice Cube getting out of the car. There is the World Series trophy.
Just don't drop it.
Nope. Cube waving it to the crowd. And bringing it out towards center stage, just behind second base. A blue stage with a blue carpet leading up to it. Dodgers World Championship Parade ceremony at Dodger Stadium right now. There's Ice Cube.
Does he perform again this year?
Let's see. Now let's see if we get Dave's performance again.
Get an encore from Dave.
Encore
Roberts.
from Dave. There it is. He's setting it on a blue table there. There is the World Series trophy. The Dodgers bring it home from Toronto.
Back to back, baby! Yeah! Y'all give it up for the back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers! Give it up for the ownership, too, who brought these great players to Los Angeles. And Dave Roberts, the coaching staff, they managed their ass off. And we got number 2, baby. Oh, yeah, yeah. You did your thing, baby. You did your thing.
Big embrace, Dave Roberts and Ice Cube.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the microphone the owner of the Dodgers, Mark Walter.
And this is Mark Walter, owner of the Dodgers.
I can't tell you what this is like. People out in the parade, all of you here, you're the greatest fans in the world. You really are. Team, the staff, they never gave up. All the way down to the very last out, which we won. And so all I have to say to you is we'll be back the next year.
Now one of the most accomplished executives in sports, in another great jacket, Stan Kasten. Back-to-back jacket.
Thank you, Joe. Listen, all of you know, everyone on this stage behind me has spent their lives trying to get here today. Literally, everything they have worked for since they were small children was to be here today. But we also know that all of you feel it just as strongly as everyone on this stage. We know that you agonize with us when we're going through agony, and we know you are just as joyful today as all of us are having been on this side. So to all of you here today, to the 4 million people who came to our stadium this year, to the millions and millions of Dodger fans across the country and around the world, thank you, thank you, thank you. Without your support, none of this could have happened. Thank you all for coming.
Dodgers president Stan Kasten there. You're hearing the ceremony on ESPN Los Angeles 710.
Champions, Andrew Friedman.
Your Los Angeles Dodgers are back-to-back World Series champions. From the offseason to Tokyo to Toronto, it was all about getting back to this day. The parade, sharing this moment with our incredible fans was what fueled us to get here. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and I can't tell you how much this day means to all of us. Living it, experiencing it with you guys, bringing it back is everything. So to the most loyal and dedicated fans in all of sports, I have a crazy idea for you. How about we do it again? Thank you.
His right-hand man, the general manager, Brendan Gomes.
We can't thank you guys enough. This is a true organizational effort from scouting, player development, R&D, front office, coaching staff, such a tightly knit group, and all working so hard each and every day. This is the best group of teammates I've ever been around in my life. And the one thing that I know is beautiful about today, on top of all other things, is we get to honor the GOAT, Clayton Kershaw, the greatest competitor we'll ever see. So enough talking from us. Let's get into the players.
We're going to get to the GOAT, I promise you that. We're going to save the best for last. Speaking of best, though, it doesn't matter how you slice it, you cannot deny what the manager of the Dodgers has done over the last decade. Historic greatness, a third world championship for the Hall of Fame bound Dave Roberts.
I can't talk about ruining anything today, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint. But we talked last year about running it back. And before I get to that, a word stuck out really to me after we won Game 7, the word mirror. And the reason I bring this word up is because every time we take the field, our players look in the mirror, and what we see is you guys. We see toughness. We see passion. We see perseverance. Yeah, we like good weather too. But I'll tell you right now, this group of guys right now was never going to be denied to bring this city another championship. And I hope every single day when you guys look in the mirror, as you guys unpack this season, you look back at each one of these guys and see what they sacrificed for each other and most importantly, for you guys. So, the last thing I'll say, I talked to a good friend of mine yesterday on the plane, and he gave me the okay to use this phrase. Pat Riley, what's better than 2? 3! 3P! 3P! Let's go!
Who's ready to hear from some of your players? Throughout baseball history, there are names that we know. Not in every case is that player a perennial all-star, a guy that you know is headed to the Hall of Fame. What they always are somebody who stayed ready for his moment. We haven't seen him in a couple weeks, but he stayed ready for the moment he's been waiting his whole life for. Into the lineup in Game 6. World Series legend in Game 7. A name that'll live forever. Miguel Rojas.
Fire fans, you deserve this. You pack this place every single day. We play in front of 50,000 people every single night, and you deserve this day. We're back-to-back champions. But it's not about me. It's all about all these guys behind me. We couldn't be here if we Freddie don't hit that homer in game number 3. Give it up for him. We couldn't be here. I know we're going to talk about this later. If Yamamoto don't pitch game 2 and throw a complete game, we're not here. And we're not here if Barrett don't catch a ball in center field in the innings. It's not about me. It's about everybody on this organization doing what they need to do when the name is called, right, Doug? And I got one more thing, and that's the only thing that I want to share with you guys. This guy's birthday today. Rocky. DJ. Can you give me that song? Give me that song, DJ. No, that song, DJ. No, that song. No, that song. Happy birthday, Rocky. Let's go.
Miguel Rojas there with Roki Sasaki.
Roki Sasaki. is the sweetest, baddest man on the planet. He is the tallest 5'10" guy I have ever seen. He is the World Series MVP. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Buenas tardes. You know what? Losing isn't an option. Thank you, my teammates, my coaches, our amazing staff, and all the fans. We did it together. I love the Dodgers. I love Los Angeles. Arigato.
Yoshi Yamamoto there. World Series MVP.
He's already among LA sports, like, in just 2 seasons.
No question.
And a promise. What a fitting conclusion, career of one of the greatest that has ever lived. Cliffhanger. Using the word greatest is a pretty good segue, though. They said, when is this guy going to get it? When is he World Series? And then when his team needed him the most, was there ever any doubt that this guy would be there, grinding away to find it? And when the moment called for it, Mookie Betts was there to deliver how he always is. The only active player now with a 4th ring, Marcus Slim Betts.
Since I got here, we've been winning. I got 4. Now it's time to feel the hand all the way up, baby. For 5. 3-peat ain't never sounded so sweet. Somebody make that a t-shirt. I want to say you guys have made my time here something unbelievable. I love everybody here, and I thank y'all.
This next guy's trying to avoid eye contact, as if we don't make eye contact, I'm not going to hand him the microphone. Well, if you stop hitting epic home runs, you won't have to talk. Walk-off grand slam in 2024. Walk-off home run in the 18th inning of Game 3 in 2025. Freddie Freeman.
Thank you, Los Angeles. Like Mookie said, ever since I got here, we started winning. And there is nothing better than hoisting up these trophies for you guys. Just like Stan said, over 4 million of you came to watch us play this year, and we delivered. Job in 2024 done. Job in 2025 done. Job in 2026 starts now.
Freddie Freeman there at Dodger Stadium. Ceremony continues here on 710 ESPN, courtesy Channel 7.
There are certain walk-up songs I know that we all like. We don't dislike any of them, but there are some, when those hit, it's like, oh yeah, something fun's about to happen. Give me that Kike music. Kike Hernandez.
You're listening to ESPN Los Angeles, the Good Karma Brands radio station.
What up, Dodger Nation? It's October's very own. Man, thank you. Thank you. I apologize for the blackout that's about to happen. Standing here, playing the most games in October for this franchise, for this really big team that has a lot of really big rings. It's a true honor. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. This past decade for me has been amazing. What else should I say? My teammates have been pretty humble. But I think it's time to talk that shit. Everybody's been asking questions about a dynasty. How about 3 in 6 years? How about a back-to-back? Yes, we're a mother effing dynasty, baby. And I want to take this time to apologize to absolutely that's what the fuck he wants. October out. Deuces.
PK basically throws the microphone down after that. Mic drop. I missed some of what PK said. Can you relay some of that, Brian?
I was a beep.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of beats there.
Easy act to follow. Starting pitching in a lot of ways got this team to the World Series. And then fittingly in Game 7, they all had a hand in it. Big lefty, Blake Snell.
What up, Los Angeles? Y'all made a dream come true for me. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Every game. And I'm trying to get used to this. Trying to get used to this. You're gonna see a lot of this. A lot of this. So get used to it. Don't be afraid to do it when you see me pitching. Lock me in. 2 things I wanted to say. I didn't know I was going to speak. One was hello. The second thing, I've been waiting since we won. I've been wanting to say this for a long time, but it's a parade inside my city. Yeah. That's all I got.
There were so many guys that had a hand in that Game 7 comeback. Just when it was looking like time was running out. The guy that's hit more home runs in the postseason than anybody in Dodger history struck and said, not so fast. Max Muncy.
I'll try to keep this short so we can hear from the guy that everyone wants to hear from. All I gotta say, starting to get a little comfortable up here. Let's keep it going. As I said last year, best city in the world. We fucking love you guys.
It's a testament to what a true team this is, and that this was. We've heard from all these superstars. We haven't even gotten to the greatest baseball player that ever walked the face of this earth. He is 2 players in 1. Of all time. He is a walking statue. He is Shohei Ohtani.
Hello. I want to say that I'm so proud of this team, and then I want to say you guys are the greatest fans in the world. And then I'm ready to get another ring next year. Let's go.
Without further ado, folks, Dodger fan, one more time, we have a chance to show this man what he's meant to us, the city, this franchise, to baseball. One more time, number 22, left-hander, Clayton Kershaw.
I told Freddie I'm going to try not to cry today. But I don't know if that's going to work. I'll try not to make it weird. Thank you. Thank you for 18 years. Thank you for showing up and watching us play for the last 18 years. Thank you for being here for me and my family and supporting us. And thank you for all you guys. Thank you, my teammates. You guys are the best in the world. You guys are the best team in the world. And you've been the best team in the world for as long as I remember. You know, last year, I said I was a Dodger for life. And today, that's true. And today, I get to say that I'm a champion for life. And that's never going away. Oh, hey, guys. So thank you for this moment. Thank you to my teammates for this moment. Thank you to this organization for this moment right here. I will remember it for the rest of my life. And thank you to these 5 right here who have grown up and been here for it all. Hey, we love you so much. I'm so thankful for all of you. And I know they're going to get one more next year. And I'm going to watch just like all you.
Clayton Kershaw, big hug from his wife Ellen and his kids. I'm sorry, Ellen and his kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, one last time today, your back-to-back world champion Los Angeles Dodgers.
There you have it, the ceremony from Dodger Stadium. Marcus Grant's hanging out. Ireland's in Portland. We're going to react to all of it coming up next. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, there's never been a better time to get a Toyota. And right now, Toyota Tacomas and Tundras are ready to roll. The Tacoma, known for its toughness, off-road capability, and efficiency. The Tundra brings power, towing capacity, and bold design, plus both have the latest techs and comfort features. Whether you need a truck that's built for the trails, built for work, or just built for your family's next adventure, Toyota's got you covered. We make it easy. See your Toyota dealer today.
Hey, Laker fans, are you juggling work and family, chasing big goals while keeping everything else on track? You're in Ander, and National University gets it. That's why they have flexible online courses, career-focused programs, and real support for busy students who do it all. Whether you're building a career, raising a family, or going after your next big win, NU helps you crush your end game and your end game. Make your move at nu.edu.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
The last Thanksgiving I was invited to, I brought my famous lima bean casserole. That was about 10 years ago. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get your Thanksgiving feast to go. Roast turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib, and the works. Order now.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Lincoln Nautilus, November 30th.
Morongo, good times.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice vodka, because taste is everything.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Welcome to the sweet life. Big nights deserve big views. From Lakers and Kings games to the hottest concerts. Reserve your own private suite at Crypto.com Arena for a premium experience you'll never forget. Reserve your suite now at CryptoArenaSuites.com.
And it is Mason in Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need her, my babies.
It's a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. Big victory all the way around. Everybody won this weekend. React with us all day long, leading up to pregame coverage at 5:30. Lakers in Portland tipping off at 7. Thank you to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. Ireland is in Portland. Ireland, your reaction to the ceremony we just saw?
Spectacular.
Yeah.
I just, it's one of my favorite days that there is. Love hearing from everybody. Love that they let Kershaw went last.
Yep.
Thought it was great. And like I said before, I don't know how many of you guys were listening before we went to the parade, but it's the best day of the year if you're a fan of that team, because you don't have to have, $5,000 to go and have fun.
Right.
You go for free. It's great.
Yep.
Hey, breaking news. And this is going to be disappointing. Just got the Lakers injury report.
Right.
This is what I guess Phil Jackson meant when he used to say schedule loss.
Oh, no. One of them.
No Luka, no Austin, no LeBron, no Gabe Vincent.
Yikes.
They are basically punting this game.
Yep.
We got in at my head at the pillow at 3:10 a.m.
Yep.
And I thought to myself, this is going to be tough for these guys to turn around. Now, it doesn't mean, as we learned with Austin, that somebody can't rise from the dead and lead them to victory.
Big Jake LaRavia night.
Yeah, this Portland team beat us last week in L.A. on a night where Reeves played and scored 41 points. So the chances of us winning tonight are pretty slim.
Yeah, but Ireland winning is contagious. We've been celebrating winning all day long. And I think it's contagious. You just never know on any given night. Doesn't look good tonight, but maybe some of this Dodger magic is worn off.
This is where you find new heroes, right? This is where you find guys stepping up to the moment. So you think maybe it is a Jake LaRavia night. Who knows?
Cheer up, John. We're all gonna be, I was just telling Marcus, I'm in that point where, I went to the playoff games and all that stuff and got to see amazing stuff. But I'm in that sort of, there's a little bit of emotional crash.
The hangover. I was kind of the emotional hangover.
Well, we don't get any baseball for 6 months.
I know, super high for 3 weeks, and now you get a little bit of the crash. Although I'll tell you what, people got their, I guess, money's worth at the stadium. It was a really fun ceremony. Everybody got to talk. I got chills twice. Once during Miguel Rojas and once during Clayton Kershaw. I don't know if you're a Dodger fan how you could not get chills from Clayton Kershaw, giving what will be his final moments as an active Dodger in Dodger Stadium as a champion.
So obviously, who knows what's going to happen, but it feels like Kershaw is going to be sort of the last of a dying breed in across sports in general, of a guy who is a Hall of Fame level player to spend that long with one franchise.
Right.
And not just a baseball player, but I think across sports, LeBron's been with multiple teams.
Sure.
All these Hall of Fame level guys who are getting near the end of their career have been with multiple teams. Kershaw might be one of the last ones, maybe the last one for a long time.
Yeah, very well could be. In Ireland, that's something that, we've seen in the NBA with Kobe Bryant, his entire career with one team. Now Clayton Kershaw, entire career with one team. It is getting more and more rare to see that.
If Shohei Ohtani can change teams, anybody can
Yeah,
change
it's true.
teams.
It's true.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lots of three-peat talk. How do we feel about a three-peat?
I just want to enjoy this one, man.
I know. All of it. Everybody's like three-peat. It is a dynasty. For all the talk about, three-peats, whatever, this is a dynasty. 3 World Series championships in 6 years, including back-to-back, is a dynasty.
Not to mention 2 other appearances in the World Series. I think they didn't win, but just to be there.
17 and 18 got there, 21, 24-1, 25-1.
Yeah, 13 straight appearances in the playoffs. Yep. 12 of those as division winners. And I think the part about that makes me feel great, because even before 2020, my fear was they were going to be the 90s Braves all over again.
Right.
That won all those division titles, just got the one World Series.
Ironically, there was Stan Kasten.
Yeah, exactly. He was there for that. Yeah, so they got the one in 2020. I know everybody sort of poo-pooed it because of the bubble situation, whatever. So to come back and win in 24 and 25, not only does he erase any of that talk about them being the 90s Braves, but now you can talk about this team having reached the top of the mountain and figured out how to stay there for a while.
No doubt. We've got, do you want to do this? Yeah, we've got sound. I don't know where it is, but we got sound of somebody in Canada from Sportsnet in Canada and some very, very, very sour grapes.
There were a lot of wet eyes, and I don't doubt them, and I don't blame them for that. And it's going to sound like sour grapes, and I don't really give a shit, but I think the better team did not win this series. I think the Blue Jays are the better team, and I feel like they played baseball a certain way that was infectious, that grabbed the attention of the fans, and it's disheartening to see that the better team did not win. And that's not to take anything away from the Dodgers, but the Blue Jays, they did so many things correct. They did so many things right.
How is that not taking anything from the Dodgers? I mean, here's the thing.
By the way, he's wrong for a lot of reasons. But
Yes.
go ahead.
I was going to say he is absolutely wrong. We saw 7 games, and we know who the better team was. Now, I will say, I think Toronto kind of outplayed us at moments in that series.
100%.
But we came up when it mattered the most.
So I will say
that's the thing.
I'll say he was right in a lot of ways. One, he's right. It is sour grapes.
Yep.
Two, to your point, yeah, the Blue Jays probably did outplay the Dodgers for the better part of 7 games. But in the end, the team that figured out how to win, the better team is the one who figures out how to win in the end. And that was the Dodgers, whether it was getting pitching from Yamamoto, whether it was the clutch home runs at the end. They pulled it out. And so by virtue of that, they were the better team.
Ireland did so many little things it takes to win a world. Everything needs to go exactly right, and you need a break. You need a piece of luck somewhere along the way to make it happen.
Here's an example of what you're talking about. So Friday night, Game 6, end of the game, the bases are loaded, and the Dodgers are up by a run. They're trying to get out of it. They hit that line drive to Kike, who charges in left field, catches it, and throws it to second base. That guy got caught on second, and was somebody good. It was like Barger. Or
Addison
somebody
Barger.
who had a
Addison
great
Barger,
series.
yeah.
And so, okay, fast forward now to Game 6, to Game 7 on Saturday. The play that Rojas with the infield in threw it to Will Smith.
Yep.
That runner on third, and he talked about it after the game, was so concerned about not getting picked off that he didn't take a lead. He took maybe one step. A regular lead in a situation like that is 3 or 4 steps. Marcus, if he takes even half a step more, he's safe at the plate.
Without a doubt.
We all saw how close, Will Smith actually had to do that double tap that got down just a split second before the runner came in. But if he's taking a lead and going on contact and Miggy stumbles like he did, he's safe and the World Series is over. So you can make the argument that Toronto was the better team, but you got picked off with the game on the line in Game 6. You didn't take a lead at home on Game 7. You do either one of those things, and you win.
Yep.
So how are you better?
It's just right. It's on a knife's edge, Em.
I mean, also think about. I know you mentioned it. The wedge play.
The wedge play's huge.
My entire Twitter feed were people complaining that this never happens in Toronto. Justin Dean should have gotten there because he could have grabbed it. Is what these people are saying. Marcus, expert, what do you think?
It's funny because I saw a lot of that, too, about how it's a BS call. And I was like, and my response was, and I talked to my dad about this, I learned that in Little League.
Yeah.
I learned that rule when I was 9 years old. When the ball gets stuck in the fence, throw your hands up.
Yep.
And then leave it up to the umpire to call it a dead ball. And sure, maybe it never happens in Toronto, but that's just sort of by happenstance.
What would have, and I don't know the answer to this, what would have happened if he just grabbed the ball? Obviously, we'd lose the game. Would they go back and review it and say, oh, that ball was stuck?
With replay, they can go back and review it, and the umpires could have reversed the call if he had done it.
It becomes a judgment call at that point, right?
Yes. But Justin Dean, credit to him, being on top of it, threw his hand. Kike also threw his hands up in the air, and the umpires called it dead, and they sent everybody back to their base.
Yeah. Well, there should be a statue of Justin Dean just with his arms up like this. It's
stuck. They can make it a bobblehead next year. The Justin Dean hands up bobblehead,
Exactly.
Think about this. Pressure bursts pipes, okay? And when the pressure was on, the Dodgers kept coming after, making play after play after play, and the Blue Jays certainly had their chances, but they kind of tightened up during the pressure. Miguel Rojas had not hit a home run against a right-handed pitcher all year.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that guy grooved it right down the middle. Something else I was thinking about, too. Remember, Mace, we had a caller, I don't know, during Sports Graffiti a couple of maybe a month ago.
Yep.
And I was making my case that only go to the bullpen if you absolutely have to.
Right.
And this guy either tweeted or called, and he said, Ireland, this isn't MLB The Show. You need to use the relievers in the bullpen. You can't win with all starters. I'd like to say to that guy, oh, really?
Yeah.
Look who pitched in Game 7. Every one of the rotation starters pitched in the game. Every single one of them. Shohei, Glasnow, Snell, and Yamamoto is, I said this when we all sent videos to Carlo over the weekend.
Yep.
If Yamamoto or Rojas buys a drink in this town again, we have failed as Dodger fans. Those two saved our ass in every
Absolutely.
way.
By the way,
Every way.
have you ever seen, I cannot remember like a Game 7 where there's a bench clearing brawl.
No, never.
I mean, I don't.
Never.
Can we call that what it is? A hold me back brawl.
Right, it
everybody
was.
runs
Well,
out
you know
and everybody holds
Even
everybody
the
back.
bullpen guys came in. That's serious.
Shout out to
when
Justin.
they come in and do nothing, then you know
Shout
it's
out
for
to
real.
Justin Robleski though for not backing down. I don't know if you saw his quotes afterwards, where Jimenez put his hand out there. Do we have it?
Yeah, we have it. Go ahead and hit Justin Robleski here.
I was just telling my dad, and I already texted my mom, told her I'm sorry. But I was just telling my dad, like, first time, benches have ever cleared with me on the mound. Like, never had that happen before, and I wait until Game 7 of the World Series for it to happen. But
Smart.
if you're going to talk to me, I'm going to talk back to you. That's just how it's going to be. I mean, we're competing at the highest level. I don't think there's anything personal. It is what it is. It's baseball. But, yeah, I'm going to talk back.
They were John pretty good, and that Andres Jimenez. I'm sorry, that's a punk move trying to
wave your hand out there,
throw your hand off the bat,
and then complaining when you get hit.
Exactly.
No one's trying to purposely hit somebody. It's the World Series.
Correct.
Every out.
By the
counts.
way, it was a breaking ball.
Yeah.
if you're trying to hit somebody, you're not taking 10 miles an hour off the pitch. Nobody ever tried to hit somebody on purpose with a breaking ball.
Or the 9-hitter.
Or the number
You're not
9
hitting
hitter.
the 9-hitter.
Right.
The guy next to me at Cosm kept saying, "Just don't move." Whenever there was an inside pitch, he yelled, "Don't move." I would have warned that when he would say, "Yeah, you would have warned the 100-mile-an-hour fastball, sir." You would have.
As he shovels another chicken wing into his mouth.
Exactly.
That lineup for the Blue Jays was incredibly scary because we were saying, the 9-hitter Jimenez, but he was getting hits all over the place.
Yeah.
Everybody up and in that lineup, except for maybe Varsho, was a little bit iffy
But
at
his
times.
defense,
but even so,
his defense was great, though.
exactly. So
Yeah.
like that Blue Jays team,
They were great.
Was
Their whole
fantastic.
team was great.
Yeah, they were terrific.
And
They're the best
they
second-place team in baseball.
I was going to say they ran into the Death Star.
Yeah.
And they had their opportunities to win it. A couple of weird things, though. Home field in the World Series really doesn't mean much, does it? The Blue Jays won 2 of the 3 games in L.A.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers won 3 of their 4 in Toronto. It's almost like you want to be the road team in a Game 7.
Yeah.
I think I read somewhere that 9 of the last 11, something like that.
I think it's 10 of 12 now
Game
after
7s
this.
Yeah, have been won by the road team. I wonder why that is. Oh, Marcus, this is what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
I asked Solana Rizzo this last week, but I haven't gotten an answer, and there may not be an answer to this question. I've been covering sports for 30-plus years. And before that, I was like Mason. We were like eat, breathe, die, sport, read the sports page, cover to cover every day.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of players who are good during the regular season and then turn it up a notch in the postseason. Right? They're better with – Derek Jeter was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rajon Rondo, we used to talk about playoff Rondo, that when the stakes were the highest, they delivered. But in my life, I've never seen anyone as bad as Kike Hernandez in the regular season and as great in the postseason. So great that I don't want to take him out under any condition, Marcus. I don't care if he's never had a hit against that pitcher. I don't care if he's hitting 0-43 against righties during the regular season. It is the biggest anomaly in my career. Do you have any explanation for how a guy could hit 200 during the season and then gets to the postseason and makes 5 or 6 unbelievable plays?
I mean, I don't have any logical explanation for it. It doesn't make any sense. I had a good friend of mine who just texted me like halfway through the World Series that maybe the Dodgers should just send Kike to Cabo until October, just like bring him back when it's ready. I don't get it. I don't know if it's just, he does give off that don't give a bleep sort of attitude, and it works for him. But I can't give you any sort of logical or analytical reason other than it's just weird, but it's amazing, and I'm glad he's on our side.
He explained it as procrastination, as if you were procrastinating for a test.
I'm
I should recognize that. That's how I was. I was not one of those kids that went to college and went to every lecture. I was the kid who borrowed the lecture notes from a girl a week before the test and stayed up all night and passed it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
I think also there is such a thing as a red light player. You see that red light? You're on.
Yeah.
You're on. I mean, you're like that, John.
When
you see a red light, you're on as a broadcaster.
Yes, but normally the player he's good. Kike is not only not good during the regular season, he's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, like if they would have, I don't get it. Marcus, look at his numbers during the regular season, and then all of a sudden the postseason starts, and it's like he's a different dude.
At the beginning of the season, right? I mean, if you remember way back, Chris Taylor was still on this team, and Kike was on this team, and he
Austin
was struggling.
Barnes.
And Austin Barnes, and there was conversations.
And this is a great point. All three of those guys had very similar statistics.
Yeah. And I know we had the conversation on the Blue Review about at least two of these guys are going to be gone, maybe all three. Kike was in that conversation. He was able to stick. And I mean, look, John, like when you started this whole thing, the first name I thought of, but it doesn't really apply, was Robert Horry, right? Because he showed up obviously big in the postseason, but he wasn't.
But he was good during the regular season.
Yeah, he would show up in the regular season too as well. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's really. I think operating under pressure and succeeding is a habit. Yeah. And he just developed a really good
Mace,
habit.
we've seen the opposite a million times.
Oh, sure.
That, like Barry Bonds gets to the postseason and can't hit anymore.
Yep.
Or somebody
it
they
was
always
Clayton
say
Kershaw for
years.
Yeah,
Clayton Kershaw
for years.
Yeah.
That they get into the postseason and they don't do anything because that's your highest amount of pressure. You're worn down at the end of the year or whatever. But what Kike did this year in particular, I've never seen before in my career. To be that bad and then be that instrumental. They don't win this World Series without him. They might not even get to the World Series without him. I mean, he was just great.
Yep,
the
terrific.
Whole postseason.
All right, we're going to do some sports graffiti. Clock is all, we're going to do whatever here. 877-710-ESPN. We'll do Dodgers graffiti. 877-710-ESPN. Maybe you were at the stadium for the ceremony. Maybe you were along the parade route. Maybe you're just sitting at the office watching it all on TV. 877-710-ESPN. Your reaction to back-to-back world champions for the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right. Did you play any prize picks this weekend, Bri?
Oh, I did. Had a little good time with the QBs yesterday. Had a nice little Sunday with rushing touchdowns, and I got saved with a Caleb Williams receiving touchdown. So that one hit on me for.
Yeah, very nice. I hit a 6-leg flex play.
Oh, very nice.
But all I needed was 10 rebounds from Victor Wembanyama, and I didn't get them. That would have put me over the top.
Oh, man.
Look, every game is more fun with Prize Picks. We all do it every time. We make decisions every day on Prize Picks. Being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement. You got your football. You got your basketball. You can mix them up together. And they allow stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So if you want to pick, let's see, tonight, more on Jake LaRavia's points, 3-pointers, and assists, you can make that play tonight. You can put them all in one lineup on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, M-A-S-E, for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, it's the second night of a back-to-back as the Lake Show hit the road to battle the Blazers.
Here's Luka behind his back, down the middle, all the way, got to the rim, lay it up and in. Man, is he smooth.
It's your LA Lakers versus the Portland Trail Blazers.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
When it's game time, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful Silverado to the all-electric Blazer EV, their championship caliber team is ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit George Chevrolet in Bellflower or online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Is it time to downsize? Selling your home doesn't have to be a hassle. With Seller's Advantage, skip agents, commissions, and costly repairs. Get a fair, competitive cash offer without worrying about the details falling through. Chris Chavez, a real customer, says, quote, Seller's Advantage offered me more than I expected. The process was fast, easy, and much better than using a realtor. End quote. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, I want to drop this in. Joe Alt, left tackle, Los Angeles Chargers, gone for the year. Season-ending ankle surgery.
Another one.
Oh, man, really?
Just when you think they're moving, that's a tough break. Yeah. That is a really tough break for the Chargers.
Oh, and they had just kind of, Brian, started to figure out, and it coincided with Alt coming back.
Yep, started looking good again, but nothing can get me down today. It's championship Dodgers victory day. That's right. Come on.
Let's let the main thing be the main thing. Momo's here. Momo,
what's up, guys?
How you doing?
I'm excited.
You're in your Dodger blue.
Yeah, and it was weird because I had to do TV today, and it was from 12 to 1. So I was like, oh, man. Like, I can't wear Dodger stuff. I have to do TV. So the best I could do is just wear some Dodger blue, like a nice shirt that I own that is like. So I was, I was representing in a professional way.
Excellent. I want to mention $1 Million Mondays back on 710. Thank you to Pajaga Resort Casino. Listen all day long for your chance to win. Give us the big game prediction. Both teams, final score. You can win $1 million, and just for playing along, you get 2 tickets to Rams Cardinals. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination of Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. The parade was today. The ceremony was today. Ireland's in Portland. Lakers tonight versus the Blazers after a really good win last night. But no Luka, no Austin, and obviously no LeBron.
You never know.
Big Jake LaRavia night. I can feel it coming. Feel it
Smart night, you know.
Ireland.
Ronnie.
Yeah,
Bronny. Oh my God, he played meaningful minutes last night.
Yeah,
meaningful
we
fourth
interviewed him
quarter
after the
minutes.
game. He was really happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to sneak a few calls in. Momo, hang out. You can react to some of this stuff too. A lot of people at the parade, at the ceremony. Let's start out with Steven in L.A. Steven, you're on Dodgers Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. Let me say this real fast. I'm going to try to span 66 years of being a Dodger fan.
Okay.
9 years old, 1959. I'm listening to the Dodgers at the Coliseum take the World Series with my little transistor radio. I've seen Colfax in 63 and 65 and everything else since, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all the way up to 2025, which is the absolute best World Series I've ever seen. And I'm just speaking to all Dodger fans. Be a Dodger fan no matter what. Through the good times, enjoy. And if it doesn't turn out, it's still, don't let that change being Dodger blue. Go Dodgers!
All right, Steven in L.A. bringing the spirit. Yeah. You know what, though? We went through the Dodgers haven't gone through too many bad times. I mean, there have been stretches. The Frank McCourt era was much less than we could have hoped.
Yeah.
But people stick with their team through ups and downs and swings. And honestly, I think Dodgers and Lakers hold a special place in. There's like a cultural spot that they hold.
That's right.
It's like they're like the heart of Los Angeles, I think.
So I remember when Mark Walters' group bought the Dodgers, and they were talking. One of the main guys in that group, he said to me, he goes, "You know, you're not just buying a team; you're buying the Dodgers, the Dodgers. Like that's not, you know what I mean? Like,
no, right?
It's just different. There's certain brands around the world that matter.
Speaking of which, the Lakers. He just bought the Lakers.
Right.
Only a matter of time till we get a championship parade for them.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll go with you on that. Sure.
It's a great day. It's a great day in Los Angeles.
I mean, what other teams are maybe the Cowboys?
The Cowboys.
Yankees.
Yeah, the
Yankees.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, we're the. Let's go to Dave in Lancaster. Dave, you're on Sports Graffiti, Dodger Graffiti. Go ahead, man.
Good afternoon, fellas. How we doing?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, this is awesome. One thing we can all agree, both sports fan bases, that the series brought back starting pitching. You know what I'm saying? It glamorized the starting pitcher. It wasn't like bullpen games. So I'm glad that, the series brought that back.
Yeah.
But here's a stat which is kind of weird. So you can say Game 6 and 7, our defense won us the games. But yet, in the postseason, we had 14 errors. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like you could throw stats out the windows. But anyways, Dodgers are the best, and I love it.
All right. Thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, the Dodgers made a lot of mistakes. In a lot of ways, we sort of played the way the Yankees did last year in the World Series. We made base running errors. We made errors, mistakes, bad throw. I mean, we did all that stuff and still found a way to win because they have that much talent and that much passion and that much perseverance to be able to get through the toughest moments in that series.
You know what? This was a classic example. Like when I kept thinking the whole time, like, maybe the Blue Jays deserved it. I mean, they were a great team. I kept thinking they were going to pull away, but it is the best example I have seen lately of if you come at the champ, you best not miss.
Yep. And I'll tell you this, if you had told us in April, May that it was going to be starting pitching that would get it done for this team, because
I would not have believed you.
They were struggling to get guys through 4 or 5 innings at that point.
Yeah, and Ireland, I think he made a really interesting point. Does this become the new model? Is the new model, hey, We're going back to starters who can throw deep into games. I mean, the Dodgers won that thing with 4 starters. Yoshi Yamamoto threw back-to-back complete games. Are complete games going to come back into fashion?
I don't know if complete games are. My guess is I don't think so, but I think this is a blueprint for how teams are going to manage in the playoffs in the future. You don't have to have a bullpen. You can just use all your available starters and spread them out. You got to think of these postseason games as 27 outs, and don't pay attention to who starts them or who's finishing them. Just get 27 outs. Mace, Game 7.
Yep.
Glasnow, Snell, Yamamoto, Shohei, all pitched in the game. They needed all 4 of them.
Yep.
that's the playoff model.
And even the other guys were starters. Robleski and Sheehan were starters
right.
too.
They were also starters. Yeah, I mean, it's John, I think that the interesting thing is the difference between this World Series championship and last year's World Series.
Totally.
Last year, it was 100% the bullpen.
Yep.
This year, it's 100% the starting pitching.
Well, also, the bullpen kind of died during the year this year.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
It was hard to watch.
Oh, yeah, no, it's really hard.
And they babied the starters all year long so they could do this.
And we forget that last year, down 2-1 to San Diego,
yeah,
Dave rolled with a bullpen
yes,
game.
He did. Absolutely
That's right.
Rolled with bullpen game in the World Series. I mean, it's such a different story. And I think every year you piece it together a different way. And that's what has made Dave, what has earned him so much praise, well-deserved in the last couple of years. Last year, he found a way to piece it together with relievers. This year, found a way to piece it together with starting pitching, and it absolutely worked.
Well, let's not forget, Dave Roberts was maybe 1 loss away last year from not being the Dodger man. I mean, that was the talk, right? If they got bounced in the division series, there were a lot of people coming after. I believed in him. There were a lot of folks coming after Dave Roberts.
I have no recollection of that.
Yeah, you blocked that out.
I have no recollection
you
of that.
Put your hoodie on.
Do you remember that? I don't remember that at all. Not at all. No. Let's get one more in here. And then I think we work in calls throughout the show. Is that okay with you, Em? Yeah. We got to run everything by Em. She's our boss. Let's go to Fred in Boyle Heights. Fred, you're on Sports Graffiti, Dodgers Graffiti. Go ahead, man.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ireland and Mason, the best. Momo, love you. Dodgers, I called twice, if you remember me.
I do.
Are they going to win it on the road or at home? On the road twice. Next year, at home. Go Dodgers!
Yeah, there you go. By the way, they've not celebrated a World Series championship at home since 1963. I was hoping the Dodgers in 5 thing was pretty strong, but I always thought it was going to get back to Toronto. I always knew it would get back
there. It's that setup. It's a 2-3-2 setup. Makes it hard.
And the bottom third of their lineup was just so productive. It made
Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement,
Man.
30 base hits in the postseason, all-time record, surpassing Randy Arozarena.
Did you see the top 3 guys in hits in the postseason all faced the Dodgers in the World Series?
Wow. Oh, wow.
Clement, Arozarena, and Vlad Guerrero.
Yep.
Vlad Jr.
And lost.
And lost.
All right, we'll get some more calls in here. Momo's hanging out. Marcus is hanging out. Ireland's in Portland. We'll touch on the Lakers a little bit as we work through the show today. Sports Graffiti is brought to you by BetterHelp. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti. Mental health is health. Our listeners get 10% off their first month of therapy. Just call pound 250. Say the keyword timeout. All right, we're going to get more of your calls in. Plus, we'll do some icebreakers coming up. Everybody can play. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, time for me to talk about National University. This is one of my favorite partners. Born and built right here in Southern California, NU has more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates. And like Mason and I, they love veterans. They're veteran-founded. They tailor a lot of their coursework to people in the military, and they make it achievable with 4 and 8 week online courses, a generous transfer credit policy, and millions handed out in scholarships last year. And the most important thing is you're never on your own. They give you whole team support, professors, advisors, resources to keep you on track. So whether you're chasing career goals, life goals, or both, National University is here to help you own your future. They're a proud sponsor of the 17-time champion Lakers and at ESPN LA. Check them out today at this website. It'll answer any of your questions. nu.edu. nu.edu. National University.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction.
And you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams continue to fire on all cylinders offensively after a 34-10 win against the now 1-8 New Orleans Saints. The Rams improved to 6-2 and continue their climb towards the top of the NFC. As odd as it is, that was the first NFC win of the season for the Rams, and they did it because they continue to get MVP-level performances from their quarterback, Matthew Stafford. 24 of 32, 281 yards, 4 touchdown passes, no interceptions. That, of course, on the heels of his performance before this, where he threw 5 TDs against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he spread the ball around a ton. Puka Nacua, 7 for 95. Devontae Adams, 5 for 60, including a pair of touchdowns, and that 4th touchdown pass went to Tyler Higbee for the first touchdown of the game. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Located in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is pulling back the curtain and unveiling new behind-the-scenes VIP tours presented by Delta Airlines, which offers an exclusive look inside one of the world's most iconic sports and entertainment venues. Expert guides will lead small groups through spaces that have hosted legendary sports championships, world-renowned concerts, and epic awards. Guests will also explore the VIP areas and experience the arena's latest renovations. Visit CryptoArena.com/tours for more info.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it, Idaho Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Before we get to Icebreakers, YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back. All right, so we are starting our new month of Icebreakers.
Oh, I can lose to even more.
I think I'm finally going to be good at this.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Ready? I haven't even come close, but let's try it.
How far behind do I start?
You are negative 15 to start because you won the last month by 15.
Okay.
Got it.
So you're that much in the hole. And then, Marcus, you're playing this for the first time, I believe. So
I am.
Do you know the game?
I do not.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you hints to a celebrity.
Okay.
And they get progressively more obvious. You have one chance to guess it, and you want to guess it with the most points possible. You want to get the most vague. Understand?
Yep. Okay.
For 10 points, I was born in L.A. in 1995.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For 9 points, I own a tequila brand.
Okay.
All right.
For 8 points, I have appeared in Ocean's 8 and Hawaii 5-0.
I know this. Tequila brand. That should have been a good one. I should have got that.
Hawaii 5-0.
I don't know those.
I remember that movie, but I can't.
That's the all-female
That's
Ocean.
the all-female.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I'm going to go.
Okay.
Who is Selena Gomez?
No Selena Gomez.
Sorry.
And honestly, I thought you would get this from Ramona, so I'm going to go
Oh,
on.
dang. I should have waited.
Yeah,
I always go too soon.
Ma'am, I'm going to go.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it Tiffany Haddish?
No, she's
not
my age.
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh.
Wow.
She's my
Okay.
age.
2 of the top seeds are gone. Okay,
All right.
I thought it was going to be
The
John
top
or Momo
seeds.
in this one.
I'm the dead last seed. All right.
I mean, I don't know. I always go too early and then I know it later.
For 7 points, I was in a famous and controversial Pepsi commercial.
Damn it!
Oh,
I know.
Yep,
Why
John.
do we, yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll make sure I get the right one.
Come on, you got it. Come on.
Kylie Jenner.
It's not
Come on,
Kylie
Mace, you know
Jenner.
this. You know it. You know it.
Brian.
Okay,
Kendall
Brian.
Jenner.
What'd you say?
Kendall Jenner.
It is Kendall Jenner. There we go,
Even
Brian.
after that one,
You
Brian
got
buzzed
7
in. I was
points.
like ready to buzz in, damn it.
So mad.
Dang.
Kendall
she's 30?
Jenner was in Ocean's 8.
I
I
didn't know
had
that.
to
It was just a
IMDb it this
cameo.
morning, and apparently
Yeah.
she was.
It was just a
That
brief
was
cameo.
that was
I think.
a trick clue there. That one threw us off.
Well,
So
sorry,
that's
guys.
IMDb one.
which Jenner is that? Is that the youngest, the
Kendall.
second
That's
youngest?
the one
the
that
one
dates
that-
all the NBA
Yeah,
players.
Devin
Oh, not
Booker's.
doesn't date Chalamet. The other one dates Chalamet.
Correct.
No, yeah, she's off and on a lot with Devin Booker.
Devin
Yeah.
Booker. Okay, good. We're trying to keep up with the Kardashians.
There's no way you can keep up with the Kardashians.
Yes,
It's almost impossible.
Yeah. So it was parade day here in Los Angeles. People are sort of circling back home. I thought very, very fun. I got to get into the crowd, which is like one of my favorite things. That's 2 years in a row. Got up there to 7th and Fig. Marcus, you were in the
I
crowd.
was 7th and Flower, so I was
Yep.
a block over from you.
So much fun. People having a blast. Many White Claws were consumed. I met one woman who was not at work. She said, I'll talk to you, but I don't want to give you my name. So I introduced her as Person X, and I said, how many White Claws have you had? And she said 5.
Wow.
And
a
no
lot.
work today. Honestly,
Early in the day.
don't
Early.
you think it's okay to miss work on parade day,
100%.
miss school on
Absolutely.
parade day? Why
100%.
don't they cancel school on parade day? They should just cancel it.
I don't disagree with you.
Let the kids have some fun.
I know.
No.
Relax. It's a civic moment. There's not that many of them.
Yeah, you know what? That's funny. It is. The Dodgers are a public trust.
Yeah.
And we're all in on this. We're all in on this. And I really think today, in particular, Clayton Kershaw, I mean, that gave me chills seeing him talk to the crowd.
Yeah.
Gave me chills because you think about it. This is first of all, his final appearance was getting out of a bases loaded jam.
Mm-hmm.
And then today,
that.
he got to be
Yeah.
the last guy to speak. And Ellen was there. His kids were there. It was just a beautiful moment. And everybody, of course, huge ovation. This is a legendary career coming to an end.
Yeah. I got to be honest. We were both at the 18-inning game, right?
Yes.
And when he came in, I think we all realized.
I was terrified.
This is. I
We all
was
were.
nervous
We all
too.
were.
I was terrified.
I was like, I think we all realized. I'm like, oh, this is definitely his last appearance at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Or could be.
Yeah.
Right?
By the way,
and
not
maybe
enough
his last ever.
Yeah, not enough conversation about what a great defensive play Tommy Edman made on his one batter.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah,
ground ball?
that's
and
right.
Edman realized he didn't have time to pick it up and throw it, so he scooped it with his glove hand.
That was
But
awesome.
he made it look really easy. And that got Kershaw out of the inning and gave us this, this really kind of happy ending narrative that we got.
I got a
But
little
he
misty when
doesn't make
Kersh
that
came
play,
in the
we're
game.
dead.
Did you when he came in that last game?
Oh, no, I was terrified.
I was like a little.
I was not misty. I was
a little
terrified.
pumped.
Mason was misty because he thought the game would be over.
I thought we were going to lose. Seriously, if I give you every possible scenario
know.
to use Clayton Kershaw, where does bases loaded rank?
Pretty
Bases
tough.
loaded 2 out. Where does that
And it was
rank
an extras.
in terms
It was
of
an
game
extra.
on the
Yeah.
game on the line. By
Yeah.
the way.
And also he comes into the song tonight. We are young. Right? And it's like he's the old man and we are young and like the music going with it. I was like, oh, God, that just got.
By the way, Ireland and everybody here, there's some, this is amazing to me. Game 7 of the World Series, they say the Dodgers are bad for baseball. They're ruining baseball. They're wrecking baseball, all that stuff. Game 7 of the World Series drew 50% more viewers than Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And if you add to that everybody watching in Canada, add to that everybody watching in Japan, you're talking about a worldwide global event. And part of that is, again, we're seeing Indiana and OKC isn't necessarily the sexiest matchup in the world, but they did go to Game 7. It was Game 7 versus Game 7, and the World Series far exceeded. And I think that's because people either love or hate the Dodgers and hate away.
I've always believed, as much as fans maybe grow tired of them, dynasties are great for sports because you're on one side of the fence or the other. You want to see the Dodgers win and hold the trophy, or you want to see them go down in flames. And for whatever reason, you're watching it. The networks don't care why you're watching it. They just want you watching it.
Correct.
And whether it's the Patriots, the Chiefs, the Lakers, people are going to watch because they want to see one outcome or another.
Right,
That's
right.
it.
And it's okay. Like, for example, I hate the Patriots.
Right.
When they're in the Super Bowl, I watch. I hate the Yankees
You
back in
still
the
hate
day.
the Patriots?
I still, oh, God, I hate the Patriots.
They might be good again. They
Yeah,
might be good
they've
again
won,
soon.
they've won too much stuff. They've won too much stuff
There's
at this
nothing.
point.
There's nothing to hate about them now. I mean,
Yeah, they got a
Belichick's
good
out of there,
coach, good
Brady's out of
quarterback.
there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's just that they're fans attached to Boston, therefore I would like them to suffer.
Boston fans are obnoxious people. They are obnoxious human beings. They
Look, I was on set today at NBA.com and not NBA.com, NBA Today.
Yep.
And everybody there, like Bobby Marks is the Mets guy. Mark Spears is the St. Louis Cardinals fan. He's from the Bay Area. They hate the Dodger fans. Everybody hates the Dodgers. Like it's there's no like respect for the game of baseball. I think everybody outside of Los Angeles was rooting for the Blue Jays.
That was very LA versus the world.
Yeah. It really was.
Embrace the hate. I say embrace the hate.
I mean, we are like LA is definitely the Dodgers are definitely the heavies.
Yep.
They are the man. They're like they got all the best. I mean, even the
Big
quote
bad
afterwards.
guy on the block.
Yeah, Tyler Glasnow when he goes, we couldn't beat him, so we joined him. Yep. I mean, that's like rubbing salt in the wounds for every single person out there.
As
hates
Ireland would tell you, I have always wanted Yankees West. I've been saying that for years.
Now.
That who we are.
Which is funny because remember those years during the Frank McCourt years, he tried to sort of recreate Red Sox West when the Red Sox were winning, and that obviously did not work out. But yeah, look, I don't apologize as a fan for the you bought a championship. Don't care.
Yeah,
don't care.
Yeah, it was hard. By the way, and
it
was hard.
It was really hard.
It was. I think it was a much harder championship to win than last year, without question. One, because the Yankees did screw up Game 5, but on top of that, and we won it in a short series. This was Game 7, and it came down to this. I mean, it was just down to the moment.
Literally centimeters on Will Smith's cleat.
Yeah,
I really thought that he pulled his foot off the base at first. The
I
first
worried, too.
watch,
He did.
I was like, "Oh, it's going to be it." I was
he pulled it off and then put it back on.
He just barely
sort of
got it back on the base.
That's the question. If you are the replay center, if you are the
Oh
umpires,
my gosh,
do you want the burden of having to overturn that for? Because it's not just
You're
a regular
right.
run.
Because it would have been the World
That
Series.
is
like
the
let's
series.
say if it was
That's
called safe
Right.
on the field,
Mm-hmm.
that'd have been hard to I think it would have been hard to overturn either
One way or another. Like if I'm the umpire, like I don't want that burden
to end the World Series.
Because
Game
if they
7
called
on
it
a
safe on
replay.
the field, you'd have to show beyond a reason,
that he was out.
that he was out. So and they would have already been celebrating.
Yep. Amazing.
Oh man.
Amazing. All right. Let's see. We're going to do some more. Momo, you hanging out?
Whatever.
Hang
I was
on.
gonna stay a little bit.
Bergman's going to stop in. Ireland is getting ready for Portland and the Lakers tonight. Marcus is hanging out. You know him from the Blue Review. And we'll get some of your calls in here, 877-710-ESPN. Screw it. We're just going to do whatever today because it's parade day in L.A. 1 second, you're driving home and you're thinking about dinner. And the next, your car is totaled. Your neck hurts, your phone's lighting up with questions, and you don't have the answers to them. That's because the moment you call Jacob, he takes care of everything. He and his team know exactly what that moment feels like, the chaos, the confusion, the insurance company, that will get back to you from HR, all that stuff. It's overwhelming, and it's not fair. That's why Jacob does what he does for the warehouse worker, who slipped on a wet loading dock and hasn't seen a paycheck in weeks. For the mom, rear-ended in the school pickup lane, now juggling doctor's visits and body shop bills. For the everyday Angelino who just wants to be heard, helped, and healed, Jacob takes these cases personally, because they are personal. He built this firm to fight back against delay and deny and deflect tactics you would normally get from insurance companies. And when you call Jacob, you're not calling some giant call center. You're calling a name that means something in this city, and you don't pay unless Jacob wins. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. Visit calljacob.com. Follow him at call.jacob on Instagram. Proud legal partner of the Los Angeles Rams, the Los Angeles Lakers, and LAFC. If you've been hurt, you deserve help. Call Jacob. He shows up when it matters most. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station. Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, it's the second night of a back-to-back as the Lake Show hit the road to battle the Blazers.
Here's Luka behind his back, down the middle, all the way, got to the rim, lay it up and in. Man, is he smooth.
It's your LA Lakers versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Legends of Hip Hop, Public Enemy, are coming to the Special Event Center at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino on Friday, November 14th. Get ready for a night of iconic tracks, unmistakable voices, and a message that still hits today with Chuck D, Flavor Flav, and the energy that helps shape generation. From Fight the Power to Bring the Noise, it's everything you remember and more. Get hyped for a night of pure old school fire and all the powerful energy that made Public Enemy legends of hip hop. That's Public Enemy live Friday, November 14th, only at Fantasy Springs. Get tickets today at FantasySpringsResort.com or call 760-342-5000.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling, while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the best person for your job. It's a win-win. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Recruiting a team or looking for fresh talent, ZipRecruiter covers the field with their powerful technology and immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even line up. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
The last Thanksgiving I was invited to, I brought my famous lima bean casserole. That was about 10 years ago. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get your Thanksgiving feast to go. Roast turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib, and the works. Order now.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Lincoln Nautilus, November 30th.
Morongo, good times.
Math is pretty simple. Low prices plus big trade value equals huge savings for you at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Come in today to trade and upgrade your vehicle or just sell it and get paid. We just crunch the numbers, and you win either way. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com. The math is simple. More for your trade and less for your next ride at Ocean Subaru.
It's on here at Ocean Subaru.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track. The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mason.
All right, before we get to Fast Track, this is the last chance to nominate a hero for the Stories of Service sweepstakes.
This ends today.
Yeah, ends today. It's to recognize veterans who are making an impact on their community, John.
And National University are huge Laker fans. They're big supporters of ESPN LA. They're veteran-founded and veteran-focused. So enter this contest if you know any veterans. We'll interview them live in the air. Mason and I will give you Crypto.com arena tickets, good tickets. We're not sticking you up on the roof. And
Hockey
National
tickets,
University.
basketball tickets, and Galen Center basketball tickets.
Yeah, so we got all sorts of stuff going on, and it's easy. If you know a veteran, just enter more details at our website.
Yeah. Share a photo of your veteran, whoever that is in your life. It could be your dad, your brother, your mom, the lady down the street, whatever that happens to be.
We did this show a couple years ago, and it was one of the highlights. I remember we had a man in here who brought us all Navy gear, telling us stories about his service, and it's really awesome. It's really fun to have people in here telling their stories, but also so we can show them some gratitude.
So share that photo at ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram. Use hashtag Stories of Service. And again, if we choose your veteran, they get tricked out with tickets to all kinds of stuff, and we get them in the studio, and we talk to them on Veterans Day a week from tomorrow, so all that stuff. In the meantime, and I should read this. All brought to you by veteran-founded National University. Choose from 150-plus programs, earn credit for prior experience, and explore tuition discounts at nu.edu. Zoom, Em.
All right, so I know we're doing wall-to-wall Dodgers today, but I did want to bring this up. It's a weird story from over the weekend. I know, John, you brought it up slightly earlier, but John Morant, after the game, I believe it was on Friday when the Lakers and Memphis played, he had this response when being asked in the locker room about his performance.
What went wrong for you today?
Go ask the coaching staff.
Do you feel like, there was anything you could do differently, I guess?
You go ask them. They had a whole spiel in here, so.
From the outside, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go ask the coaching staff why.
Okay. You feel like you should play more?
Go ask the coaching staff. Should I play more or not?
What could have been done? What could have been done different, get a different outcome, other than asking the coaching staff?
According to them, probably don't play me. Honestly, that's what basically the message was after. So.
All right, John, your reaction.
Very disappointed in Ja. He's an electric player, super athletic when he's right. That was as disinterested as I've ever seen an NBA player in a game. Yeah, he just did not care. There's videos all over the internet. He would get the ball. His whole game is based on speed and quickness.
Yep.
He would get the ball in the wing and just pass it back to whoever threw it to him and then go stand in the corner. He was 3 for 14. I know Zach, their GM, a little bit. He used to work with us at the Lakers. He really wants to build that team around Ja, but I don't know if he can anymore, Ramona, because this is, I think, his 4th suspension, and he's just not getting it.
Well, here's the 10,000-foot view there. Remember they fired Taylor Jenkins last year with just 9 games to go? Yep. And they had brought in this coach who's the coach now. His name is Thomas Isalo. I say Thomas, it's actually Tuomas. We'll just go with it, okay? It's from Finland.
Okay.
And he has this, very creative, modern, cutting-edge offense that he won the EuroLeague with Paris basketball with. Like, a lot of people in the NBA watch YouTube. There's all these fun YouTube videos of it. Has this coach got the cheat code of NBA offenses, et cetera? So they hired this guy. They brought him in as like the offensive coordinator last year, but Taylor Jenkins didn't really run a lot of his stuff. So to clarify things, they fired Taylor Jenkins and then this other guy who they were kind of running more of his stuff. And I think the messaging is clear. They want to run this guy's offense. They really believe in what the Finnish guy, I'm going to call him the Finnish guy because you're not going to remember his name.
Yeah, the Finn.
Okay.
Well,
they want to run that offense, but he's not getting the buy-in. He's getting the buy-in from the younger players. But
Ramona,
from
I think I know why.
Okay.
I think I know why. They're the only team in the league where no one on their roster plays 30 minutes a game.
Okay.
He substitutes every 3 or 4 minutes, and it doesn't matter who you are. Triple J, John Morant, any of those guys, they leave him in. Michael said it was the most confusing substitution pattern he'd ever seen in an NBA game, and Michael played for 12 years and has broadcasted for 30. It's weird, you guys. It's like I can't even break a sweat in 3 minutes.
Yeah,
and he'll put guys in for 3 minutes, Momo, and then yank them right out.
And they don't play Ja and Jaren Jackson Jr. together a lot, which is something both of them are frustrated by. Like they used to play 25 minutes a game, now they're playing like 14 minutes a game. So I think some of this is just being frustrated with a new system and a new coach. But I think the organization is trying to stand behind this coach and say, you guys better get on board with this.
How's it play out?
I don't know. I've been around the NBA a while. Have you been around?
Ireland.
Who usually wins, the star or the coach?
I don't know if Ja has the juice he thinks he does in this situation.
Yeah.
I think that Zach Kleiman, the GM in Memphis, is really smart and really shrewd. And if he's playing chicken with that GM, Zach will have no problem sitting him and not letting him go anywhere else for a while and grinding his career. So Ja better wake up.
Let's see if Jaren has the juice, though.
Fast track.
Maybe.
Something I thought was very weird that came out of Game 7 was the in-game interviews that they did with both Dave Roberts and John Schneider.
Yes.
And both of them kind of, pushed off the interview. They were, you could see them engaged with the game. Schneider even dropped, "This is terrible." Like,
this is a terrible interview. He said
what are we doing? I've kind of come to the sentiment that, no, we should just put an end to all in-game interviews, talk to managers, players. Are you fans of these? Do you take anything away from that or better without it?
Look, I think they're fine during the regular season to dress things up a little bit. It's a long 162 games. It's a really long year. But when you get down to crunch time, I do not Dave does not need to do an interview with runners on in the 7th. I mean, it's just I
agree.
And Schneider, like you said, turned around and said, "This is a terrible interview."
I mean, maybe you can have a bench coach or something.
What's the solution, John?
They were doing it for years. I don't know why they changed. It's because all these networks are spending so much money for access that they want whatever they want. They have a wish list, and the networks give it to them. These interviews should be – next time we have Alana on, you could ask her. These interviews should be conducted in the timeout before the inning starts.
Yes.
And they should be taped.
Like they do at the NFL. You interview the coaches when they're coming off the field at
100%.
halftime.
Yeah.
There is no reason. That's a win-win for the network. It doesn't bother the coach. There is absolutely no reason a reporter needs to be in the dugout during live action. And what do they expect? The managers in both cases, both the interviews that Brian referenced, something happened in the game that required the manager's attention.
Yep.
And it's the most important game of the year. Tape the interview in the break. You have a half inning break after every half inning.
Yep.
And it runs for like 3 minutes. Send Tom Verducci in there then, tape the interview, and let's go.
Yeah. It's not just a baseball thing, too, right? Because didn't it happen like in the WNBA playoffs?
Yeah, Becky Hammond had to do that. I was like, I don't know about this.
It's uncomfortable. Like, that they're focused on something else. It makes no sense.
I think even in football, we don't gain that much from these interviews. It's not like we get great insight into what these coaches are thinking. Who was it? Erin Andrews, who said that she made it up one time or
they
whatever?
tell us nothing.
Sean McVay actually says some things. You ever listen to Sean McVay's interviews? I think he says in those in-game interviews, you can feel like he's right in the middle of processing the whole thing coming out of halftime.
Yeah, well, he's got supercomputer.
Yeah.
Supercomputer.
Oh, he actually said a lot.
Dan Campbell's funny because he'll give you just some really off-the-wall, knee-biting type quotes or something.
Yeah. By the way, Ireland, you know what the smartest thing I did over the weekend?
You got stoned?
I did do that. Some would say that's not
It's not
smart.
a long list.
No, I knew last year that Laura Romo had gone to Dick's Sporting Goods to get World Series merch. And so I texted Laura yesterday. I said, are you going? I Venmoed her some money. I am now in a Dodgers World Series hat and a Dodgers hoodie, world champion. Yeah, super excited about it.
I don't buy any merch during the playoffs. I did that a couple years ago when they lost in the World Series, and I was like, oh, what do I want with this stupid shirt now? They lost.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was
the year
bad
I
luck.
bought a Yu Darvish shirt for
Oh.
Jack during the playoffs.
You bought a Yu Darvish shirt? Is that-
During the playoffs, because he was pitching in that Game 7.
Oh,
So
my
that day, Jack was
God.
going to school. I said, here, wear this for good luck.
I hope you've
Not so
since
much.
donated that shirt.
You know what? I swear to God, you know what I did with it?
Huh.
I tore it up, and it's now in the pile where my cleaning lady uses to clean stuff.
Oh, there you go.
About right.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to because we're breaking all the rules today. I just want to go to a call right now. Let's go to TJ in LA. TJ, you're on the radio. What's up, man?
What up? What up? What's going on, you guys? How you doing? Hey, Momo.
Hey.
So I just want to say the thing that bothers me the most is people saying the Dodgers run baseball, okay? As a black man, I'm going to tell you, the Dodgers made baseball interesting again. And hear me out. When the Cubs was going through their stretch, who was they playing? The Dodgers. Do you guys remember that one Halloween game like 6-7 years ago, went to like 28 innings? Who was that with? Houston Astros, the Dodgers. Last year, we look at it. We don't want to talk about the pandemic because they tried to take that from us. But let's talk about last year. The content alone made people so interested in the World Series. Who was it? The Dodgers.
Yep.
Yes, it was the Yankees. Yet again, the Dodgers. I just seen a stat, and John Allen, you could probably tell me, they said that this World Series was, 25 million people watched it compared to 16 million for NBA Finals? Where does that happen?
Correct.
Mace
And
just
that,
said
by the
that.
way,
Yeah,
that's
thank you
just
for the call.
that's just in the U.S. That doesn't even count Canada, where it was breaking records every night.
And Japan.
Yeah.
But I heard from somebody that the 18-inning game was like at 12 o'clock noon, like perfect time in Japan to watch a baseball.
That's
It
cool.
hardly ever happens, but because it went so long, it got to a reasonable time. All right, more Fast Track coming up next for you. Momo's hanging out. Marcus is here. Ireland's in Portland. Brian, huge Dodger fan here. And M. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level. Bring in a rewards card from one of 16 Southern California casinos and access exclusive benefits with Pechanga's tier status match program. Qualified members can even win.
People are good. For laughs, for snorts, for cries, and goodbyes. People are good for doing nothing or getting up to something. People are good. For you, Jim Beam. Best enjoyed together.
Hey, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, quote, inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Seller's Advantage today at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. Southern California is our home. It's the air we breathe, the sky we share, the communities that connect us. Every day we have the choice to make a change. On every road, with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Together, we power potential. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
Coach Saban here, on the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
Fast Track. And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Yeah, exactly. I'll definitely do that, Momo. Fast Track rolling on. Vroom, vroom, M.
Vroom, and it's a blue celebration presented by Jim Beam. We got some Jim Beam in front of Marcus over there. Put it in front of the camera, Marcus.
Hold that up, the Jim Beam.
There we go.
There you go.
Tune in all day to the Championship Edition coverage on ESPN LA 710 on the ESPN LA app or watch live on ESPN YouTube channel. Jim Beam, the official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume, copyright 2025, James B. Bean Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Let's do shots.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sure.
Woo. Yeah.
Woo. So
let's go streaking.
Whoa.
Come on, everybody.
Whoa. Just went to another level.
Yeah.
Two different people had some very interesting predictions about Miguel Rojas. I'm going to play both of these back to back. The first is going to be Kevin Millar for the MLB Network.
And the important thing, is these are before Game 7.
Correct.
Before the game.
And then the second one I'm going to play is Dave Roberts relaying a story he heard about Miguel Rojas' wife. So here's Kevin Miller first.
Miggy Rojas. Wow. Miggy Rojas played impeccable defense, and I always talk about it. We talk about offense and the struggles and how hard it is. It's miserable. There's another side of this game that you can win games. He won that game last night. That pick, a couple defensive plays, turning two, but there's just a different hop. He's loved by his teammates. He's loved by this game. It's his last year because he's going to go ahead and be a father, right? Like, you know, to be able to say, listen, this is my last year we had him on the show. This dude's going to have a moment tonight.
And he did have a moment, and this was Dave Roberts after the game.
And you know what's funny? I just heard a story just before I came on set. His wife told him he was going to hit a home run in the World Series. And he wasn't even playing. And she kept telling him, Miguel, you're going to hit a home run. He's like, babe, I'm not even playing. Yesterday he played, didn't homer. Today she told him, Miguel, you're going to hit a home run today. And sure enough.
Both had divine intuition, right?
Yep, absolutely.
I don't know what they're eating over there at the MLB Network, but that, earlier in the series, Mace, who was the pitcher that predicted Addison Barger would hit a grand slam?
Was it Ben Verlander?
No, it's somebody else. Dan Plesac, I think.
Oh, yeah, Dan Plesac. That's right.
And they asked him who's gonna be the most important person in this game, and he said Addison Barger, and the co-host said he's not in the lineup. He goes, I don't care. He's going to come in as a pinch hitter, and he's going to send this place into a frenzy. Like 2 hours later, he hits a pinch hit grand slam. First one ever in World Series history.
I have a theory.
And then this guy predicts Rojas is going to do something. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I have a theory.
Yep.
It's the Back to the Future theory.
What is that?
Somebody went back to the future.
They got a sports almanac.
Yes, somebody got a sports almanac and sent that to him because there's no way you can predict that, like pinch hit grand slam.
No, you cannot.
Or even that Miguel Rojas get a home run.
You're suggesting that they have a DeLorean time machine.
Yes.
They went back in time.
Which one is that? Back to the Future 3?
That was 2.
2?
Wait, they actually, in this case, Momo, they'd have to go ahead in time.
Yeah, you go ahead
and
in
then
time.
Come back and
Get
tell
your almanac.
Yeah. They go forward, they get the sports almanac, then sometimes they send it back. That's
Look,
the theory.
I've seen a couple of
It's
DeLoreans driving around Culver City. I mean, it's possible, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got one.
And over the years, we've seen such unlikely World Series here. Brian Doyle and Steve Pearce from the Red Sox, Bucky Dent, David Eckstein. I mean, we've seen really unexpected guys. David Freese.
Aaron effing Boone.
Aaron effing Boone. Guys
Dave
step up.
Dave Roberts.
Yeah, Dave Roberts.
Porsches. Honestly, when I saw Mickey Rojas this World Series, I felt like that was his Dave Roberts moment. Like when Dave Roberts stole that base.
Yeah.
Right? Like Red Sox fans still talk about that. When Mickey Rowe picked that ball from Kike. Like when Biggie Rowe threw it home. I mean, like
I'll say it again, you guys. If Miguel Rojas or Yoshi Yamamoto ever pays for a drink in Los Angeles again, we have failed as a fan base.
Yes, agreed.
Literally.
Agreed.
Those two drink free forever.
I decided to name our soccer team on Sunday the Rojases because we're the red team. So we're going to be the Rojases for the rest of the year in honor of Mickey Rowe.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Where are we in this show? We're celebrating is what we're doing. We're having a party right now. In fact, Marcus Grant is about to open that bottle of Jim
You really are
Beam.
going to do it, huh?
Really, we're doing this?
I can't do it on
Pour
air.
him, knock him down. Come on. Knock
don't
one
think we
down.
should do this
We're
on
not
air.
we don't have any cups.
Let's
Like, what are we doing?
everybody knock one down. Everybody knock one down.
We need cups. Somebody got to get us some cups.
Momo, be a grown-up.
Waterfall.
Emily, be a grown-up. Tell us not to do it.
I'm doing my clean eating thing
I'm
from now
saying
on.
no. Also, Brian doesn't do his fast track.
Fast track.
I got
sorry
one more
about
here
that,
for
Brian.
you.
Go ahead.
So one of my most prized Dodger possessions is the 1988 World Series newspaper that my dad saved, had
yeah.
it framed.
Yeah.
Still have that.
That's
I've
cool.
gotten the 2021. I got last year's. And yesterday I ordered this year, 2025 World
LA
Series.
Times.
LA Times, yeah. The beautiful picture of Ohtani holding up the trophy. Is there something that you get, whenever they win that, a T-shirt, hat, newspaper? Do you go for that newspaper and hang it up?
I go for the hat, for the T-shirt with all their faces that are big. Like, the big face.
The great big faces?
Yeah, the big, great
Michael
big
was
faces.
wearing one of those the other day. Or DeMarco
he
was.
Yeah, I like
DeMarco
those
was.
ones. I got the one from last year, too.
I really love my Shohei bobblehead. The one with Decoy. I've got the one where his head bobbles and then Decoy's head bobbles too. I love that thing. That's the piece that jumps into my head.
Yeah, I've got newspapers from things like that. I've got newspapers from like USC Rose Bowl wins and World Series. I'll say this though, this would be my moment to complain. This is where I miss actual paper ticket stubs.
Oh yeah,
right. Like it's not, I've had
That's
little
not the
ticket
same.
stubs. You can't show somebody a QR code and be like, yeah, I was at this.
You can
like, it just-
screenshot it and print it out.
Yeah, it just feels wrong, right? Just like having a ticket stub with the date and the seat number, like just.
All right, let me show you my one from the 18-inning game.
You have your
You have
QR code
from the 18-inning game?
Your QR code
Oh,
from
dramatic,
cool.
dramatic code. Yes.
I'll talk about mine. So when the Steelers won their 5th Super Bowl, I believe this was 2006. My relatives lived in Pittsburgh, and they screen printed the front page of their newspaper onto a T-shirt, and I still have it. It's come with me all the way to California of the Steelers 2006 win.
Yeah, I've got my 2022 Super Bowl one. Oh, this is one I saved. The Kobe Bryant celebration of life. I still have on my wall. I'll never remove that.
I think I have the program from that.
Yeah, so now if you have something like that, I guess it's on your phone.
Are you going to print them out? Just because,
Yeah, I might print them out. You never know.
The digital world fails us every once in a while.
Yeah, it's true. It's
know?
true.
Yeah, I can't even find the tickets.
By the way, the other thing I love is I've got a Sandy Koufax autographed baseball. It's one of the few times I've ever met somebody and said, would you mind signing? Because it's Sandy Koufax, right?
Right.
I've got that on one of those little standee things in my bookcase. Love that thing. All right, coming up next for you. Are we doing that thing that we're doing?
Well, we have a solicit for it in the break, so they will hear about it soon.
Okay, cool. We will do that thing coming up. Ireland's in Portland. Momo's hanging out. Marcus Grant's here. We should grab Bergman for a minute. It is Celebration Monday as the Lakers, as the Dodgers go back-to-back. Someday the Lakers go back-to-back again, but right now it's the Dodgers. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about my car. Driving it here today, weaving through traffic. Love my Hyundai. So when I started working with the Southern California Hyundai dealers, I'm like, guys, show me everything. So I drove the Elantra, which is the one I wound up with, the hybrid. I drove the Ioniq 5, which is like driving a spaceship. I drove the Sonata, beautiful sedan. Check out the entire new lineup of Hyundai cars, SUVs, and EVs right now, including the incredible new 2026 Hyundai Palisade. We had one of these at our golf tournament as a hole-in-one prize. It is amazing. Premium, refined design inside and out, more luxury, more space, tons of new features. They've got a dual panoramic sunroof, which is spectacular. Digital key, fingerprint, authentication, and of course, America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Test drive a new Hyundai today, only at your SoCal Hyundai dealers. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The return of Million Dollar Mondays.
Million Dollar Mondays.
And Million Dollar Monday is on. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Do you have your Super Bowl prediction ready? Both teams and the final score. And that's how you could win $1 million. And just for playing on Million Dollar Monday, you win Rams tickets. 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. Are you ready? Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You're going to play on Million Dollar Monday coming up next.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Public Enemy, the pioneers of hip-hop. Take the stage at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino Friday, November 14th. Experience the raw energy, the iconic sound, and the powerful voices of Chuck D and Flavor Flav live on stage. Public Enemy, Friday, November 14th, only at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Tickets on sale now.
Hey there, it's James Worthy, and I'm here to talk about something that's making waves in the world of recovery, IceBod Active. Whether you're a pickleballer, tennis pro, soccer fanatic, basketball champ, or a runner, IceBod Active is your ticket to quicker recovery and peak performance. Picture this, form-fitting cryo compression wear that not only supports your muscles, but makes you look good while you're doing it. IceBod Active is the ultimate fusion of style and functionality. And here's the best part. IceBod Active comes equipped with pockets that fit flexible ice-cold gel packs that conform to your body's contours, providing targeted relief right where you need it most. So whether you're a hard-working laborer or a dedicated athlete, IceBod Active lets you ice and go. Don't let sore muscles hold you back. Go to icebodactive.com today and experience the future of recovery. They have free shipping and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to icebodactive.com.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Who knew caffeine could taste this good?
With 5-Hour Energy shots, caffeine just got a serious flavor upgrade. We're talking big flavor, from watermelon to strawberry banana to sour apple. Packed into a tiny 2-ounce bottle, you'll get as much caffeine as 12-ounce premium coffee with 0 sugar and also 0 crash. And with 17 bold flavors to choose from, there's a shot for every mood. Find your favorite flavor in-store today or grab a variety pack online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon and give your caffeine a flavor upgrade.
Your chance to win $1 million from 710 ESPN. It's $1 Million Monday on ESPN LA.
$1 Million Mondays.
Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. $1 Million Mondays are back on 710, and I think we got caller number 7, Jack. Are you ready, partner? Let's find out who's caller number 7.
All right, here we go. We welcome to the show right now Kevin Anito from Huntington Beach. Kevin, welcome. How are you, man?
Hey, Kevin.
Go Dodgers. Amazing.
Amazing. All right, you know what would be really amazing? If you win $1 million. So tell us the two teams that will play in the Super Bowl and what the final score will be.
Let's see if it'll be the Bills with 33 versus the Detroit Lions with 27.
33-27, Bills over Detroit. That's the somebody's got to win game. Hey, Kevin, thank you very much for playing. Kevin Anito, Huntington Beach. Just for playing along, you get a pair of tickets to see the Rams take on the Cardinals at SoFi Stadium. Thank you for playing, and go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. There is Kevin Anito. So, Bergman's here.
What's happening? Hey.
Bergman, you were out on the parade.
My review, buddy.
I butted in on the very edge of the parade because I had to be back here doing. You got into the thick of it. What was it like inside all of that?
It was packed is what it was like.
Yeah.
You could not move because you did it last year, too.
I did it. I got way into it last year.
It was way more than it was last year.
Yeah.
Last year, you were able to move around a little bit and kind of find your way through. This year, when you're walking up Grand, there was no movement whatsoever at any point. I was walking in like dirt and like bushes and things to get around people.
Yep.
It was so incredibly packed.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. It was so much fun.
Yeah. And Marcus, you were out there too.
I was out there, and I was similar because I didn't get as far into it as you did, but I was coming up Flower, and first off, because I was a little bit later, I had things to do in the morning, and there people were just like running up Flower, chanting "Let's go Dodgers," and you get to 7th. And there's the barricades there, and you just hit a wall of blue humanity.
Yeah.
At that point, just can't go any further.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I love the fact that there were, where I was, probably 75 balloons with Mookie Betts' face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
That was
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
It was fantastic. I love the fact that Mookie got that love. There was something appropriate about Mookie ending the World Series on an unassisted double play.
Oh, yeah, no, which was great.
That
because,
was terrific.
For everything he did, I think we were talking on the Blue Review, and Parker Bell said right away, he's like, just give him the Gold Glove. He deserves the Gold Glove just for what he's done.
He didn't get it.
He didn't get it out last night.
They gave it out last night? Oh, I had no
It's
idea.
the
I was
kid
totally
from St.
away from
Louis,
Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
He was always
He
going
was
to win.
great.
It was
He was
always
great.
going to be Mason Wynn. But they should have given it to Mookie just for the storyline. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
Mookie at shortstop was just fantastic.
He was amazing.
Year.
At the beginning,
I think he got the trophy he really wanted.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, John.
No question. I will say, too, that early in the year, and I'm not alone, and I think you said it, I said it, everybody on the phone said it, we had our best right fielder playing shortstop.
Well, yeah.
No, we have our best shortstop playing shortstop.
Yeah.
He is our best shortstop.
Thank you for saying that. I'm glad you said that because that's where he's going to be for the rest of the time he's with the Dodgers. He's going to be their shortstop moving forward. We all just need to be okay with that.
And a little intangible is, again, Miggy Rowe. Mookie has talked about the fact that Miguel Rojas helped him and kept him calm as he was learning and figuring out the shortstop position. And by the way, Miggy Rojas is the play he made in that game.
Which one?
The barehanded play. You know, the one where he caught the ball barehanded and tossed it first. I'm like, nobody else can make that. That play you could only have made by barehanding the ball.
Yeah, there were so many things that Miggy Rowe did just in Game 6 and 7 alone. He had probably 4 different plays that were so huge in Game 6. He probably had another 2 or 3 that he did in Game 7, plus the home run. Without Miggy Rowe, they're not winning anything. Imagine being in the top of the 9th with the one out and the 9-hitter Miggy Rowe coming up. and thinking, oh, okay, just get it to Shohei. Get on base for Shohei.
That was the attitude. Just get to Shohei.
I was, and John, you know how much I hate bunts, and I do think that they wasted an out in the 11th inning.
You were calling for it?
Maybe.
Maybe Toronto did.
Hey,
but hang on one sec. I was saying when Miggy Rowe was up, bunt. I thought that he's the best bunter on the team. Perfect spot to bunt. Set up Shohei. Instead, he yanks it.
I'd rather him hit a home run.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't listen to you.
I'm glad he didn't.
Was that
all right,
John?
so since all you baseball guys are there, I've got a list of the top 7 free agents in baseball now that the season's over.
Okay.
You know the Dodgers are going to go after some of these guys. They always do. They won't get them all. May not get any of them. But you guys tell me if you would have interest in them, okay?
Yep.
Number 7, Shane Bieber. Just saw him in the World Series pitching for Toronto. You think the Dodgers call him?
He's terrific. I don't know how many starting pitchers can we
manage. Well, yeah, you want as many as
let me
possible
give you another one
because
then.
you need it.
Number 6, Dylan Cease.
He's probably going to be too expensive.
Yeah,
he's one of the best there is out there.
Technically, nothing's too expensive, but I think we have just an embarrassment of riches in terms of starting pitching.
Yeah.
I don't see us pursuing a starter.
I think you're going after.
All right, number
outfielders.
5. This guy's a great player. I just don't think he fits for the Dodgers because I think he can only play first or DH. But you guys tell me. Pete Alonso.
Yeah, first and DH only.
First base, love the guy, but he's
not a fit.
He's a first baseman.
Nope.
Now, here's one that I think Greg will love and Mason will hate.
Number 4.
okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Alex Bregman.
No, why would I love that?
Not.
Absolutely not. No way in there. Because his last name's close to mine? No, absolutely not.
No, Greg, I thought you would love him because his numbers are indisputable. He produces every year, and he's an upgrade over Muncy at third.
No, he's a part in the cheating
Well,
scandal.
and by the
He's
way,
like one of the main dudes within that cheating scandal. Absolutely not.
Muncy's still under contract, is he not?
He is. He's got one more
he's
year.
still under contract.
Yeah.
So I don't know that we're necessarily shopping for a third baseman either.
No, Bregman ever.
Well, you remember Muncy could also play second.
Can play second, yes.
Sure, he can. I don't. Bregman, Correa, and Altuve never, ever.
Alex Freeland looks like the third baseman of the future.
Yeah,
I agree.
All right, I got 3 more.
Yeah.
Framber Valdez, the pitcher for the Padres.
Really good.
Very good.
Good for the Astros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also an Astro.
He threw a no-hitter either this year or last year. Like he's
you think they call him?
I'm sure, but that's another pitcher that's going to go after.
It's another.
I can't kick the tires. Give him a call.
Yeah.
Sure. Now here's a guy who could play second base. Had some injury issues. Bo Bichette.
Oh yes.
See, I love the Bo
Bichette. He had a monster season. I know he was hurt towards the end of the year, but he had a monster season. I would love Bo Bichette.
Now here's the last one.
Love that.
And this is a guy that Baseball America. Okay, Greg, I'm glad you said that the answer is yes to Bichette, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
If it was between Bichette and this next guy I'm going to mention, you tell me which one you would rather have.
I think I know.
Because Baseball America thinks this guy's going to the Dodgers. Number 1 available free agent, Kyle Tucker.
100% go after Kyle Tucker.
Yeah,
absolutely.
More than Bichette.
Absolutely. That is your right fielder from now on.
You need you really need an outfielder.
Yeah.
You do.
Because as a right fielder, Teo is a terrific left fielder.
He fits, right? Okay.
He's not a terrific left fielder either. By the
Greg, what do you do with Teo if you sign Tucker?
Left
field.
Yeah, just move him to left
field.
It was Conforto in left field, wasn't it?
It was Conforto.
Yep.
So I think Kyle Tucker's great. I think he fell off big time in the second half of the season offensively. I'm going to throw this out, and Greg, I'm curious your thoughts on this. Harrison Bader. Because you need a center fielder.
We looked at him at the trade deadline. He ended up in Philly.
You have to imagine that Andy
I got
Paz
one
is
more
your center fielder, though, no?
Well, I was thinking you
okay,
could put
wait a
Paz
minute.
in right
Greg,
and
what
move
about
Teo
this?
to left.
Oh, sure.
What about this? Does anybody want a reunion with Cody Bellinger?
Meh. No, I'm fine.
It's nostalgia. It's sentimentality, but
No.
He had a pretty good year.
You'd rather have Bader than Bellinger?
I think I'd rather have Kyle Tucker.
I'd have
Bellinger.
Kyle Tucker.
I think Kyle Tucker is going to be first on everybody's list. It's going to be a really big contract.
But you're in a moment right now where eventually they're going to change these rules of how you can defer money and how much maybe salary caps or not.
By the way,
so you go out there and do it all right now.
Bellinger, 272, 29 homers, 98 RBIs. He was very productive, 813 OPS.
I just don't know about him again coming out here. I don't know.
It
doesn't feel right.
He's losing that right field porch if he leaves Yankee Stadium.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
I say,
Marcus, they may not offer him. You never. I mean, that might be the thing. The Yankees. If the Yankees
True.
offer him, I think he stays, but they may not.
I think Tommy Edman in center, Kyle Tucker in right, Teo in left, and Bo Bichette at second base. Bam. Let's repeat.
Yeah, Bo Bichette at second base would be just great because he played a great second base, by the way, even with his
injuries.
Yeah, bad knee. And he still played a great second base. So yeah, dude, if you want to give me Bo Bichette or Kyle Tucker, absolutely, all in.
So I want to mention this.
People will be so mad.
The
rest of the country's so mad.
You know what I say? Screw them.
Yeah.
All right. I was at Cosm for the game on Saturday.
So cool.
night.
Amazing.
Oh my! You saw a game there, right?
Yeah, I did. So
I've
Mark,
been there too.
You was it game one?
I was there for game one, which it was not the atmosphere was great. The ending was not fun.
No,
I saw game two there.
But the crazy, so I was there for the end. It was like being at the game. Like everybody's chanting, everybody's standing for the anthem.
Yeah.
Everybody arm in arm for Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Nobody believes me, but I always go arm in arm with a complete stranger for Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
I don't believe it because I've gone to games with you and there's been no arm to arm.
I arm to arm everybody.
Thank you, Emily.
Yeah. So anyway, Cosm, great place to watch. Obviously, the World Series. Great place to watch the NFL. Great place to watch college football. Great place to watch the NBA. I'm telling you, it is an experience you will rave about. You just go there and then call me afterwards and tell me how cool it was. And this season, before every Rams home game, by the way, we won yesterday. Hang out with ESPN LA's Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens for the Rams pregame show live from the Hall at Cosm. If you got a ticket to the game, go on in for free. Catch all the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays in the hall. Don't miss out on Cosm's signature menu of local food favorites. I got the big, gigantic pretzel with the queso.
I love it there. It's so good.
Terrific. And cocktails, beers all over the place. To learn more, visit Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, Game of Games next, 710 ESPN.
What a day.
It's a parade inside my city.
Dave Roberts is standing on the front of the bus, and he's holding up the World Series trophy.
The city of champions showed up and showed out.
LA is the greatest city in the world.
As your Los Angeles Dodgers celebrated another World Series title. And ESPN LA was right in the middle of it.
Yes, your name?
Jasmine.
Are you excited? You feeling it?
I'm so happy. I'm an LA native, South Central born and raised.
When there's a championship celebration in downtown LA for our boys in blue, ESPN LA is partying with the people.
Let's go Dodgers!
Is Bergman ready to cry? I mean, listen to you emotional.
No, I'm not crying in baseball. And you decide this day, we're back-to-back champions.
Congratulations to the back-to-back World Series champions, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And we got number 2, baby!
From ESPN Los Angeles.
YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum and SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at PlayHBC. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234 or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Clinton Yates here. The holidays are upon us, and so are the savings at Total Wine & More. Discover thousands of wines, spirits, and beers like my favorite, IPAs, perfect for every celebration and every budget. From bold reds to sparklers, you'll find the perfect wines to raise a glass this season. With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Curbside pickup and delivery available in most areas. See TotalWine.com for details. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. Be 21.
The post-career day press conference brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It's Game of Games time. We have got Marcus, me, Brian Cohen, and M to play. Ireland is in Portland, and he is about to administer the game. What is the theme today, John?
Well, of course, the theme today is the Dodgers. It's a Know Your Dodgers game, which makes Marcus Grant, as the host of the Blue Review, an early favorite. But let's see if one of you guys can
pressure,
take him
huh?
down.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 1. In what year did the Dodgers break the color barrier in baseball by signing Jackie Robinson? A, 1947, B, 1948, C, 1949. Brian, 47, 48, or 49?
47.
Okay, M.
48.
Mace.
49.
Marcus.
47.
The answer is 47. Brian and Marcus are on the board.
Did you
Emily
know, Marcus?
and Mace.
I did know that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. The Dodgers have won the World Championship 9 times. How many of those 9 titles were won by beating the Yankees in the World Series? A, 2, B, 3, C, 4. Emily.
3.
Mace.
3.
Marcus.
3.
Brian.
3.
The answer is 4. You all missed.
We were all so sure.
Yeah. All right, next one. I mentioned the Dodgers have won the World Series 9 times. How many times have they made it to the World Series overall? So how many times have they gotten their win or lose? A, 17, B, 20, C, 23. 17, 20, or 23, Mace.
I will say 17.
Marcus.
I was going to say 17, but I'm going to go 20.
Brian.
I'll go 20.
Emily.
20.
Y'all missed it again. It's 23.
Ah!
Okay. Now this is going to get a little easier. The
Okay.
remainder of this test is true or false.
Got it.
Okay.
But I'm still alive for Lucky Loser, right?
You and Mace.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going low here.
Okay. When Jays third baseman Ernie Clement had 3 hits in Game 7, he almost caught David Ortiz's record for the most hits in a single postseason. Clement finished with 29 hits, just 1 short of Ortiz's 30 in 2013. Marcus, is that true or false?
That is false.
Brian.
False.
Emily.
I'm going to go true.
Mace.
I'm going lucky loser. I'll take true.
You guys all, I think, knew the answer.
Yes.
It played out exactly what you thought. Clement now has 30,
Yep.
and he now holds the record.
Beating
So it
Randy
was false.
Arozarena, I
Yes,
think. Yes.
yes.
Right,
that's correct.
right. Okay, so that means Brian 2, Marcus 2, and Marcus, in case you don't know, if you miss every question, you automatically go to the tiebreaker.
Okay.
But you have to miss them all. Okay? So here's the next one. This one, Brian, back to you. When Freddie Freeman ended Game 3 in the 18th inning with a walk-off home run, he joined Joe Carter as the only players in MLB history to have 2 walk-off homers in a World Series. Not necessarily the same one, but 2 walk-off World Series home runs. Brian, is that true or false?
I'll go false.
Okay, Emily.
False.
Mace.
I think it's true, so I'll say false.
Okay, Marcus.
That is false.
It is false, which means Emily and Mace are both out of the lucky loser game. Freeman is the only one to ever do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joe Carter's walk-off home run was his only walk-off home run in a World Series.
Got it.
All right, so right now, Brian 3, Marcus 3, Emily 1, Mace 1.
Now I got to get
Here
wins here.
we go. True or false? Emily, this one to you. Yoshi Yamamoto is the only pitcher in Major League Baseball history to pick up 3 road wins as a pitcher in the World Series. True or false, Emily?
False.
Mace.
True.
Marcus.
I'm going to say true.
Brian.
I'll go false.
It's true. Randy Johnson won 3 games, but a couple of those were in Arizona. Yamamoto's the only one ever to get 3 wins all on the road. Game 2, Game 6, and Game 7. Marcus has taken the lead. Marcus 4, Brian 3, Mace 2, Emily 1. We'll go in that order now. Marcus, true or false? Will Smith hit a solo home run in the 11th inning to give the Dodgers the lead. It was the first extra inning home run in a winner-take-all game in World Series history. True or false?
False.
Brian.
False.
Mace.
I need to go opposite. Plus, I think it is true.
Okay, Emily.
True.
Emily and Mace. It's
Yes.
true. He's the only one ever to do it.
Yep.
Other guys, Bill Mazeroski's was in the 9th inning.
Yeah.
Joe Carter's was in the 9th inning. Will Smith's the only one ever doing an extra inning.
Excellent.
So here we go.
Excellent.
All right, Marcus still has the lead, but with 4. But Mace has 3, Brian has 3, and Emily has 2.
Closing
Let
in.
me see how many. Yeah, let me see how many
Blue
are
review.
left.
Blue
1,
review.
2, 3, and a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Marcus, true or false? In the 25 World Series, the Blue Jays scored more runs in any postseason than any team in baseball history. True or false?
I'm going to say false.
Okay. Mace.
I'm also going to say false.
Brian.
Take a shot and go true.
Emily.
True.
True it is!
Oh,
Brian is tied for the lead. Emily is caught. Mace, this is as tight as it gets. Brian 4. Marcus 4. Emily 3. Mace 3.
Okay.
2 left. Here we go. Brian, you got to go first. The Dodgers became the first team to trail in the 9th inning of a World Series Game 7 on the road and win. Brian, true or false?
Go true.
Marcus.
True.
Emily.
True.
Mace.
How many are left, John?
2. This one and one more.
I am going to go true.
You're
It was
glad
there.
you did.
Oh,
You
okay.
all got it right.
All right.
You all got it
All
right.
right.
So it all comes down to this. Marcus 5, Brian 5, Mace 4, Emily 4. Obviously, Mace and Emily, you got to go opposite of Marcus and Brian if they go
Agree.
the same way.
Yeah.
Here it is. According to AI from Wikipedia.
Okay, got it.
So
Good
consider
enough
the
for me.
source.
Yep.
True or false, Marcus? This year's World Series is the only one ever where both teams' primary colors were blue and white. True or false?
I'm going to say false.
Okay. Brian.
I'll go false as well.
All right. Emily and Mace, you have to go true.
Yep, true.
And the answer is false.
Yeah.
Well, Dodgers and
Brewers-
Yankees played.
Well, and the Brewers, that's kind of a weird blue for the Yankees, but the Brewers and the Cardinals, remember, went through that funky era where they were wearing Brewers and Cardinals were both blue and white in 82. So we have we go to the tiebreaker with Marcus Grant and Brian Cohen. And here it is. Shohei Ohtani appeared in more games this season, in the regular season, than any other Dodger, 158. How many regular season games did Miguel Rojas appear in this year? regular season games for Miguel Rojas this year. Marcus, write something down. Brian, write something down. BC, you got a number?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay.
Okay, Marcus, you got a number?
Writing this down right now.
Hang on.
Great question.
He's doing math in his head.
Okay.
He's got it figured out.
Cool.
Marcus, what number did you write down?
35.
Brian.
84.
We have a winner, and it's Brian Cohen.
Cohen!
The answer,
very low.
35
the
is very
answer
low.
was 114.
Oh, I would have
Wow.
guessed for
Really?
2.
Yeah, 114. Brian, congratulations.
Way
Well done.
Thank you.
That's really, you're showing up the Blue Review guy.
I know.
Blue Review.
Oh, you handled it.
You can wake up at 6:30 in the morning and do the show from now on.
By the way, very big announcement, John. The Blue Review Hot Stove League starts tomorrow. So continuing with the Blue Review all off-season long, right?
Brian Cohen just volunteered himself
Oh,
for it, I
Brian's
believe.
doing it, exactly.
I mean, I don't know.
I also have an announcement.
Okay.
Because of the tension and the excitement surrounding the Lakers tonight, who are not playing.
Yes.
Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, or LeBron James, I have to leave and go catch a bus.
All right,
So
do
I will
that.
see you in person tomorrow.
All right, awesome. Thanks, John. Appreciate you jumping in from on a big day, jumping in from Portland and being part of all this magic. It's just a magic. It's
magical day.
You know what? If I say one word to describe what we are all a part of today, joy. Joy is that's the exact word. Just joy. That is a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next for you, Super Crosstalk. I know Travis Rogers, I saw him on social media. He was thrilled by the outcome of the World Series. We'll get him in here coming up next. Mason in Ireland, you're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station, 710.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, it's the second night of a back-to-back as the Lake Show hit the road to battle the Blazers.
Here's Luka behind his back, down the middle, all the way, got to the rim, lay it up and in. Man, is he smooth.
It's your LA Lakers versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Is it time to sell your home? Maybe you want to downsize. Maybe you want to move. Or maybe you inherited a home that you just don't want to hang on to. Whatever your reasons to sell, call Seller's Advantage. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for decades. Their seller reviews speak for themselves. They're just people who buy from people, and they'll provide you a custom solution that works for your needs. They offer and will buy with cash, and they close in days. The great part is you don't have to worry about spending any money on repairs, preparing your home to be shown, or having people come in and out. And there are no agents, just a great offer and an easy experience that will give you the peace of mind so that you can walk away happy. So if it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a free, no-obligation offer today. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
All right, guys, I'm here with the Crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Okay, I understand that, you guys obviously have dealt with contractors, wholesalers, but is there a project too big? Is there a project too small for you guys?
No, not at all. No project's too small or too big. We could handle anything you need.
Are you kidding me? With as much as people love their pets now, people come in for carpet for their doghouse. So we can do a project that small, and we're happy to do that.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level. Bring in a rewards card from one of 16 Southern California casinos and access exclusive benefits with Pechanga's tier status match program. Qualified members can even win $25,000 club dollars. But hurry, this limited time offer ends December 31st and match statuses remain valid through January 31st, 2026. Open to new and existing Pechanga club members. Visit the club at Pechanga for more details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact. And right now, if you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 11/30/25.
Located in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is pulling back the curtain and unveiling new behind-the-scenes VIP tours presented by Delta Airlines, which offers an exclusive look inside one of the world's most iconic sports and entertainment venues. Expert guides will lead small groups through spaces that have hosted legendary sports championships, world-renowned concerts, and epic awards. Guests will also explore the VIP areas and experience the arena's latest renovations. Visit CryptoArena.com/tours for more info.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger.
Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Whoa. World Series back-to-back.
World Series.
Let's
woo.
go. I'm still smiling.
I mean, honestly, I just thought it was one of the coolest nights. And I was at Cosm. By the way, the thing about Cosm, and I saw Jeb Terry, the inventor of Cosm, and Mazen, my friend over there who runs the place. I mean, you feel like you're at the game.
It's the most immersive thing ever.
We had, you stand for the national anthem.
That's great.
You go arm in arm for
you
the
rock back and forth.
Stretch.
That's
exactly. And of course, they shot confetti off at the end. They were ready for everything. And I saw you at home.
Yes.
And you were
having a great time. Yes.
Yep.
It was so. The entire emotions of Friday and Saturday were just all over the map.
Yep.
Like I think, and look, you're a Dodge fan. I'm a Dodge fan. We've established our creds as Dodger fans. But there was probably a moment for, I don't care how diehard of a fan you are, there was at least one or two moments like, man, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It just felt like too many things were going to have to break the right way, and that's not how baseball works.
And they broke exactly the right way.
Everything that needed to break their way broke their way. Every time there was a call, they'd get the call. Every time something needed to be like, we were talking a little during the break, that ball that wedged at the bottom of the wall, had Justin Dean attempted to grab that, that's a live ball. And he didn't. And this is a guy that barely plays.
Yep.
He knew the rule. He knew how to implement the rule.
Smart.
Like, it was just such a heads-up play from let's be honest, the 26th guy on the roster.
Well, and I honestly, I said this off the air, but I think there should be a statue at Dodger Stadium of Justin Dean going like this.
I will help commission that. That
sounds
so
amazing.
And I was driving up. I was listening to the parade. I was listening to all the players talk.
Yep.
And I just had a smile on my face the entire time because, and I get it, that people around the country look at the Dodgers and they think, oh, they spend 300 some odd million. It's Hollywood. It's LA and all these things. There's not one person on that Dodger team that is legitimately villainous. Not one.
Not a bad guy there.
Not one person. Like, how do you dislike Freddie Freeman or Ohtani or Yamamoto?
Or Dave Roberts.
Or Dave Roberts.
Yeah,
There's none of them are like, I'll pick a guy. Alex Rodriguez is villainous.
Yep.
You root against, you see his face, you root against him. The Dodgers really don't have guys like that.
But I will say, I think that the country was rooting against the Dodgers.
Oh, I do too.
And I think it's really good for baseball. The
numbers?
ratings for Game 7 are
crazy.
50% more than the ratings for Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And that doesn't even include Canada and Japan.
100%. Baseball is in a better place now than it has been in a very, very long time. They have a transcendent star that transcends baseball.
Yep.
He is a sports megastar, the same way an NBA player, an NFL player is in Ohtani. You have one of the most important teams. There's the Yankees, there's the Dodgers, the Cubs, the Giants. There's probably 5 or 6 teams. One or more of those teams needs to be really good. The Dodgers are right now. That's good. The pitch clock is a game changer, Mace.
Oh.
It changed everything. It's watching baseball is fun now.
The 18-inning game was like an hour less than the 18-inning game from the Max Muncy one.
A totally different experience. And it's just, not to get too far down the road, but we know that there's labor unrest on the horizon.
We'll talk about that later in the week.
Later in the week, but do not blow this momentum.
No, do not.
There is real momentum for baseball for the first time in a while, and it probably doesn't hurt that it's here in LA too.
And I know that he didn't necessarily. Well, I mean, he struggled on the mound in Game 7.
He did.
Shohei Ohtani did. But I was at 2 of his games that I will always. I mean, the 3 home runs, 6 scoreless inning, 10 strikeout game is just bananas.
Yeah.
And then the reaching base, not 9 total bases, 2 doubles, 2 homers, 5 walks in the 18-inning game. We're never going to see that again.
No, you'll
unless
never
it's
see
him.
unless it's him.
him.
He's the only one that's got an opportunity to do something like that. And it kind of going back to what you said at the beginning, like he did not pitch well in Game 7.
No.
He didn't have it. And I was stunned that he didn't. That like he's done the Tiger, Kobe magic thing where you expect the impossible.
Yes.
And when he's human and he falters just a little bit, you're like, oh, he didn't do it. Like what they were asking him to do with the double duty that he's pulled basically almost all year.
Yep.
And he didn't have his best stuff. And it wasn't a catastrophe, but
No.
it wasn't good by his standards. And it just felt like, wait, you're Superman. You're supposed to go out there and throw 7 innings of shutout baseball, hit a home run to win the game.
Yep.
And I really did think that before Rojas jumped ship, that it's like, okay, Ohtani's going to get an at-bat.
Ohtani's gonna be the guy, yeah.
He's going to get an at-bat, and they can't really walk him because he's the tying run. So you can't you have to pitch to him here a little bit. I really did think he was going to hit one, and then it didn't matter because Miggy hit one.
I don't know if you heard this or not, but I just said, I turned to Juan, and I said, when Miguel Rojas stepped to the plate, I'm like, he's the best bunter on the team. Just bunch your way on so Shohei gets to bat, and instead he yanks one. I mean,
and it was a no-doubter.
It was a no-doubter, and it was the most – I mean, seriously, if you would have said to me, okay, you got one Dodger to hit a home run in this spot, he would have been my 9th choice.
He's the last pick.
The last pick in the draft.
He's hit 1 home run off a right-handed pitcher before this ever. He's been in the big leagues a long time.
And, you know, there's a history of just like unexpected World Series heroes, whether it's Brian Doyle or David Freese or David Eckstein or any of these guys that come through in the most surprising moments. And he is now part of World Series and Dodger lore.
You could have made a case that he didn't appear in a box score until Game 6.
Yeah.
That if Yamamoto didn't do what he did, Miguel Rojas is the MVP.
Yeah.
Because of the home run, because of the pick, because of the play at the plate, like he brought some life to them and impacted the game in a way that I think was as valuable as anybody else. And if it wasn't going to be him, it was going to be Will Smith.
Yes.
Who had the double in Game 6. He has the go-ahead home run in the 11th inning. He caught every inning. He caught 71 innings in this thing. Just bananas what he had to go through. And yet here we are, and it's no doubt about it. It's Yamamoto, and it's not close.
Yeah, it's not close. Rojas, by the way, took the needle before the game. He was having some injury stuff, and you know what almost happened? You know this.
Hit me.
They almost activated Michael Conforto.
I did not know that.
They almost
I'm
activated
so glad
Michael
I did not
Conforto.
know that.
Yeah. Would that not have been the most terrible? Can you imagine Michael Conforto in that spot of all the people in the world?
Well, there's no way they let him hit there.
He'd be
right?
my 10th choice.
Yeah. No, I mean, Alex
choice.
Call's coming
exactly.
in. Somebody's coming in to take that.
But I mean, just
complete team effort too. Every single player on that roster contributed to that win.
You know, the beauty of baseball for me is that it is a collection of moments. Like that Justin Dean moment, that Rojas moment. Rojas had a defensive play in that game where he barehanded it.
Oh my God!
It's unbelievable. The only way he gets that out is if he barehands it.
Can I be a baseball dork for a second? It wasn't just that he barehanded it, which is amazing. He caught it with all 5 fingers.
Interesting.
Do you know how hard it is to throw a baseball when all 5 of your fingers are on it?
Right.
It's really hard.
Yep.
And he had no time to shuffle it was just catch, throw with all 5 fingers on the baseball. Like, that is a crazy hard degree of difficulty, and he made it look relatively easy.
And today, you know, we talked about this earlier, but when there's a parade, when there's a championship in a city, this city, everybody is on the same team.
Yep.
Everybody's pulling the same direction. Doesn't matter race, creed, religion. It doesn't matter. Everybody is on the same team, and there's something unbelievably powerful about that.
It is.
It transcends just this game that we play.
I was talking yesterday about whether I was going to go to the parade today, and I didn't get a chance to go, but I was kind of reflecting on my time last year. And like you just said, every type of person that lives in Los Angeles was at that parade.
Yep.
And everybody was on the same page, and everybody's just having a good time.
Yep.
Whether you wanted to have a drink, whether you wanted to, smoke something.
Believe me, there was some skunk weed down there.
But everybody was just there to watch the buses go by, yell, "Let's go Dodgers."
Yep.
And
it's amazing.
It's a great, great time to be a Dodger fan. Yeah.
You know what happens? After today, there's like a little bit of an emotional.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's like a crash.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But right now, high.
I look. This started in the
not
middle.
Really, I'm not really
different type of
right
high.
now. Yeah.
Different type of high.
Emotional high.
They started in the middle of March, Mace, in Japan.
Yeah, I know.
And it's November.
By the way, and you think about this. They last year they started in Korea.
Yeah.
Then played all the way through the World Series. Then they go to Japan. They play all the way through the World Series. I mean, they got to be gassed. They have earned a break.
Yeah, and this is a topic for another day.
The overseas stuff? Yeah.
Whatever's coming up at the beginning of next year, just remember what we're feeling today.
Yes.
There's going to be, because any one championship, the hangover that comes with it, much less two.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of guys missing some time. There's going to be a lot of guys maybe off to some slow start.
Yep.
And guess what? Who blanking cares?
Exactly. All right, so is it you and DeMarco today?
Me and DeMarco.
DeMarco's coming along.
Yep.
DeMarco and Travis coming up next for you. Me and Ireland back tomorrow. Ireland will be back in studio. By the way, I know you're scoring at home.
Yeah.
No Luka and no Austin Reeves tonight.
I know. The scheduled loss, as they say.
Scheduled loss,
Yes.
exactly. Jake LaRavia night.
Let's do it.
All right, lots of Dodgers coming for you. Lots of celebration on the day that the Dodgers celebrate at
Still
Dodger
smiling.
Stadium. Huge parade. It was so much fun.
It really was.
See you tomorrow, 7:10 ESPN.
For ESPN